computer. All right. Last episode, you guys had just kind of cut your way through some spiders, uh, and the other half of the group, we found out, had continued to kind of explore a little bit of the spiders, the dead giant spiders up by the on top of the hill. Excuse me. And continued to kind of explore a little bit of the old wizard's tower. They opened one of the doors and saw inside that it was just an old room with dusty cobwebs everywhere. Then they kind of came back down, met back up with you guys. You guys explored a couple more areas of town, ultimately finding the old herbalist shop and finding the emerald amulet that Mira had told you guys about. You guys made your way back to the center of town and worked your way up the hill to explore what the other half of the group had found earlier. Looking inside, checking out, you guys opened up one of the doors to go into the tower, and as Quixotic did so, a gigantic breath of poison basically blasted him right in the face, uh, downing him instantly. Is that correct, Quixotic?
Yes, it was.
And so, with that, you guys entered into combat with a young green dragon who had taken up residence in this tower, thinking that it was a nice place to survey his land around him, or that he thought was going to be his as he gained more power.
Nope.
It was a tough challenge. The dragon tried to, realizing that you guys were more formidable than he thought that you were, tried to escape out of the tower. But Quixotic, in his newly revived state, took one last shot. It's Quixotic, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, but I was revived twice during that combat.
Yeah. Took one last shot with his longbow at the dragon and fouled him some almost 300 feet out from the tower. Tehran went out to the dragon, ran off to the dragon to, I'm assuming, to take the head. Was
I
that
think he
correct?
beheaded it, yeah, and came back
He
with
did.
it.
Grabbed it by the
And
horns.
I chucked it right in this room here. Or no.
Okay.
There we go. That one.
That's the one.
chucked the head down into the room, and with that, you guys kind of barred yourself into the room as evening started to come on and took your rest. As you guys slept, you guys woke up the next day feeling a little bit more uh, exuberant than you have in the past, feeling that a little bit more powerful and ready to take on the new day.
Do we do any watches or anything?
I
I'm
sat in front of
assuming-
the door. That's
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah, you guys
That's
set a
right.
pretty good uh, watch on the door, so.
I turtle shelled into the door.
And
Okay.
with that,
I'm sure we'd have set normal watches, yeah.
Yeah, with that, we pick up back up in the morning. As you guys are waking up, the day is yours.
Okay, long rest.
So,
I had
So,
passed out on the stairs, so I'm gonna wake up and bitch about how my back hurts.
I'm gonna leave.
so we did just
Listen
get a
to this
dragon.
noise.
Is there not treasure somewhere around here?
Well, we did get some. We got like goblets and gold and silver.
Yeah, didn't
An
we
axe?
shovel a shitload of
Oh, that's right,
silver
yeah.
and gold into something, and then it's just a
Yes,
goblet?
we did.
The hoard was
I had a
not
brain
big
fart.
enough for
800 silver
fine.
pieces, 150 GP, 4 silver goblets with moonstones. Scroll of Misty Step, scroll of
Oh,
Lightning Bolt.
yeah. Okay, sorry.
Uh,
Having a slow day.
It's in roll 20 if you want to see it.
I will see it.
Does anybody need those scrolls for learning?
I don't think we have anybody that can learn from scrolls. I think only wizards can do that, can't they?
I
Oh,
can kinda.
I look at Dav post and I go, "You're not a wizard."
No, mine's more natural.
Hmm.
All right, hang on, real quick. I'm just updating everybody's HP levels. Alex, did you not level up your? Did you not level up Davos?
I was not told we were leveling up.
You fell stronger.
Okay,
He
Okay.
told us at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
gotcha. My
No
bad.
worries.
I didn't. I got it. I'll take care of it right now.
No worries.
It's okay. You had started drinking.
Hmm.
Yes. I'm still drinking.
So there.
Can you scoot? Can I scoot?
All right.
So much taller than you now too.
So you guys are
Make that
you
shit
guys are
taller.
looking at the Quixotic's looking at the loot from last time.
So I think
All the
Yeah.
silver and
No,
gold
I'm
pieces.
good. I like I said, I had a brain fart, so yep.
Hmm.
Collect it all together. And then
Rob, I had messaged you in Slack. Are you like keeping track of all that? And then
yeah, I'll
okay.
have an updated number next
Cool.
week and everything.
I will tap Monty. Wait, Monty? Yeah. And I'll can you come out and look at this dragon head with me? You like old shit.
I like some old shit. Let's go take a look.
I'll go out there and I'll just kind of point you at it. And we're like, how old do you think that is?
Where the fuck is it? Oh, are you showing me the head right here?
Yeah, the head's just on the ground.
All right. How old do I think that shit is?
I mean,
Also, do you think there's anything salvageable in its head?
Hmm.
you think the dragon's probably anywhere from probably about 25 years old or so.
It's pretty.
Would I know anything about like where if there might be more around? Like its its growth patterns. Is it likely to be, is its mother gonna come back soon, or is it independent, or is there a bigger treasure hoard somewhere nearby because it only stores a little bit here and buries the rest of it, etc. Things like that.
Make me a history check.
I will help you.
Yes.
So make it with advantage.
Okay, and we will do it.
I'm over just kind of spitballing over here.
Okay.
13.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
While we're just kind of chit-chatting about the dragon head, I'll just kind of like look at you a little too long. And I'll try to I'm just gonna kind of lean into you and say, so what's with that sword? You a lot of things you got going on over there look a little familiar to me. I'm wondering how you're doing.
Like this sword, I don't know. It seems to just speak to me on a couple different levels.
Does it literally speak to you?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like I get a bit more. Like it comes to me in different, when I sleep and different things. I see different shapes and, like I've seen this raven a few times, and it's and then of course there's been these weird things that have happened when I've tried to do normal my normal bard stuff. I think I'm getting a bit more of a handle on it.
I'll produce my sword. Like I'll have it like
Oh yeah, probably
form
just
in my
pop.
hand, and I have a connection with mine. Are you building a connection with yours?
I feel closer today to it than I did yesterday.
And then do you know how to like exert your will on a target, like hex it?
Like I feel it. So I look like that's something I kind of think, but I'm not know. Maybe lacking confidence is probably the right way to, right? So
I'll tell you this. I woke up one day with the same shit you have. Different master, I assume, and know what you're going through. So if you need any help, you can talk to me.
well, that's mighty kind of you.
Yeah.
And I think this is the most words I've heard you say in like 7 weeks. So that's,
He had to talk with him.
he did.
Yeah,
Good job.
Aw.
Yeah.
So
I'll,
yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's kind of like outside it. So I did take a second level in Warlock. It's probably yeah, it's probably all I'm gonna do for a while. I'm probably gonna keep going in the Bard, but
Oh,
it's just
I thought you were
really-
only going to take 1. 2 levels makes a huge difference. What was it?
yeah.
Hold on,
it
hold
does-
on. We don't need the meta game.
Yeah, we can talk about it later, but yeah.
Yeah, we can explore that as it goes on. All right. Well, I just want to let you know, I've literally woken up in the same place as you, so don't be afraid.
Right. I'll have to get more of that story over a beer sometime or something stronger
Yeah,
about those memories. So
yeah, I don't mind talking. So
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm gonna go back in. Oh, I'll produce I'll like pull out of my like kind of from the side of the room like the axe, the hue. And I'm like, do you mind looking at this and trying to get an idea of what this is about?
yeah, I love looking at this stuff.
All right. I'm gonna go back with the others.
Okay.
All right, so I'll
catch up to Kohi when we have a spare minute here.
All right.
just to finish that off, I'll do identify and on Hugh and see if there's anything else about it.
Yeah, as you sit down with Hugh, you find that Hugh is a +1 battle axe that deals maximum damage when the wielder hits a plant creature or object made out of wood.
Ooh.
So I can put some more information to the chat too for you. So
Cool.
Okay.
right.
And then as you're sitting down with Hugh, thinking about kind of everything that went down with the green dragon, you do recall that green dragons are usually very cunning and treacherous, and usually use misdirection and trickery to get the upper hand. They try and do as little amount of work to gain treasure, wealth, and power as possible. And you assume that most of the treasure that you guys found here in the tower was not stuff that he took from other places, but probably took or was left behind from the wizard who lived here previously. So.
All right.
Yep.
Can you move your mic out at all so your voice is a little more crisp?
How's that?
Crisp.
What did I say?
You did, and it made me laugh.
With that pee-pop.
Crisp.
Is that better?
Oh, that's
way
that's
better.
So
better.
crisp.
All right.
Better.
I think my beard might be getting a little bit in the way and acting as a little bit of
Sorry guys, my big beard's in the way.
I can't help it. Keep growing.
So, all right. We'll go with that for now. All right. So you said you want, Kozaltic, you said you want to catch up with Kohi real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he said he was gonna walk out and.
Yeah, I heard this barbarian getting loud over there. Like she's out of there.
So I'll catch up to him, I guess, outside the thing, and I say, "Hey, Kohi, I just wanted to thank you for the assist in there, like multiple times and before. I just, I know you're not a man of many words, but I wanted to say thank you, and if there's anything I can do for you at some point, please let me know."
Don't mention it. You gotta
Yeah.
find these cultists.
That
I'll right onto the right
can-
next thing.
it's just gone. It's just, Kohi's like, wait. And he's gone. Better than me at sneaking off.
Just rambling off. Just kind of, because I know these cultists are gonna come looking for their. These cultists are gonna come looking for their god, and it's not here anymore.
That is a good point. Maybe we could put on a puppet show and just stick his head over the top of the tower.
I'm a dragon, and I do dragon things.
Yes. Perhaps you should disperse.
Prestidigitation, green cloud.
I got rid of thaumaturgy, so I can't be too loud.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll hang around with him then. If
Can't
he's gonna
wizard
go
it-
wandering
can't-
off.
Can't Wizard of Oz then, Alex.
No. Big word. No. All right.
I just thought of something.
Go.
I have to hold on to it until we discuss it, but
Okay.
All
I have
right.
an idea for something.
I would like to search for any like ways of any higher traffic around the building, around the castle area of where they were coming and going to the dragon?
From where we are, shit, I gotta find it on the map now. There we
Well, I
go.
don't know if they're a hippie dippy camp and they're like out where they were out in the forest, or if they're hanging out in the village or not. But I imagine they came and brought. Well, now that we know that this was all stuff that was left here, you probably don't offer him tribute.
Well,
Get
we
you
were
tribute.
told that they were on the eastern side of the village, which we haven't gone to yet, and I think there are a couple of visible buildings,
Hmm.
probably from the tower at that point. Hang on, I'm refreshing roll 20 because it wasn't letting me move stuff.
You guys recall that from whatever. Wow, I am failing on his name tonight.
Was
right
the guy
off.
that? Here I am.
I had told you guys that he had seen some cultists on the east side of town. Kohi, as you're looking around, why don't you make me a survival check real quick?
Sure thing. Da-da-da-da. Survival.
I feel like we're doing forced perspective from like a Hobbit movie. Like
What?
me and you.
Precious.
Yeah, with a 14, as you're looking around, looking for tracks, looking for any tokens of gratitude or anything that the cultists may have left for the dragon, it doesn't look like there's any other footprints leading up to here, other than kind of your own, and or nothing really of recent. Based on that, you think that the cultists are trying to keep their distance, trying to figure out the best way that they can get to know the dragon and try and worship him and maybe siphon off a little bit of power from him.
Okay.
So he just comes in and out to the top, and then they're off to the east somewhere. There is a path over here that I can see. Over here.
As you come to the east side of the
Oh,
tower,
yeah.
you're looking down. It's a relatively steep hill that probably goes down 30 feet or so back down to the road.
Hmm.
Can I make a perception check to see if because we're up a hill, obviously. Can I make a perception check to see kind of in or around the trees, kind of ping a couple of buildings here?
Turtles and hills don't really go together.
Sure.
Can't you
Yeah.
just pop your legs in? I think these are buildings, right? And then
Yeah.
this was a destroyed one. And
So
it
yeah,
looks like
so
there's some stuff down there.
the
That
building
is
here.
probably a point of interest, or like a statue, or a well, or something like that. Yeah, that's what those stars usually are on the maps.
National monument.
I
It's a
will,
Statue of
It's a,
Liberty.
it's a point of interest. Google
Those
rates it
bastards,
3.5
they did.
stars at 5.
Right. Yelp
That's
reviews.
why the star is not gold.
There you go. There you go, Keelan.
All right. So this blue building here that you're seeing, that building is more of a just kind of a broken down, rundown cottage that you can see from a distance. Kind of as you're looking out onto the thing that looks like a star, that looks like almost like a center of town sort of town square area. As you kind of look down on the east side of town, the lane opens up to form a small square. You see several ruined buildings around the square, but on the north side you see a larger intact structure that looks like perhaps it's old barracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And with a 25 perception, do any of them look either upkept or less run down?
This whole
The
town is kind of in
barracks.
disrepair.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like if it, like, did they put new straw on one of the roofs or something like that, you know?
The doors on the old barrack looking building are closed. You can't see anything inside of it. You aren't sure if it's similar to
If it's
from,
more
from, from
zombies or more people.
essentially, yeah. From a
Okay.
distance, you don't have a good idea as to what's going on in there. You do see in the middle of town, the square, leading to one side ever so slightly, a weathered wooden statue of a warrior clutching a spear and a shield. That's the star icon.
Okay. And you said it was a 30-foot decline from where we are to the path.
Correct.
So that's it's a pretty steep angle. It sounds like then. Yeah.
It's a pretty steep angle.
Yeah. Would it be? Well, I guess it'd just be easier to go down the path and around then. I was gonna say, would it be easier just to go kind of? So this tree. Oh, that I can't ping in Zoom apparently. Derp. This tree, is that at the base of the hill then, or is that growing on the hill?
Imagine it's kind of.
Is it on the incline or is it at the bottom?
I imagine. Go ahead, Keelan. I'm sorry.
It's 10 feet up or so the hill.
Okay.
So
I was
imagine
gonna say,
I imagine where I am, each square is about 5 feet down, and then the road is 25 feet.
yeah. Okay.
about that.
All
So
right,
you're
well,
looking at about a 45-degree angle going down.
you could just pop your
You can-
arms and you can pop your arms and legs in, and I could surf you down.
You could turtle sled me down, yeah.
Yes,
Cowabunga, my dudes.
my dude.
We probably need. It didn't really work out the last time when we were by ourselves.
That's
Yes.
true. However, we did have somebody that table surfed down
No, it was.
he door surfed down a stairwell, didn't he?
Yes, that did happen. Yes, that was recent, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
like a week ago. Don't
I
you
know.
remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, so we'll just take the main path down and wander back through the village.
Let's go circle and get everybody going.
All right.
Yeah, you're taking everybody with you.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah. Round up.
I have finished stretching,
Round 'em up.
limbering back up, and dusting myself off. Can I peek out the back door there and take a look at old Venom Fang? Is he decomposed? I know you said that he was kind of melty.
He's way the F out there.
Quick,
Yeah,
300
it's
feet.
like 200 feet out into the woods. But before you like go towards the back door and you're like done limbering up, Monty, do you still have that axe?
I do still have the axe, or did I give it back?
No, you were looking at it.
Yeah,
take
you were
it from
identifying
and I'll throw it
Yeah,
to you.
I give it to you and let you know about it, and it's secrets.
+1. Dope.
Plus one and-
throw it to Alice.
Does
And I'll
max
say-
damage against wood.
I catch it
And-
deftly.
Definitely.
And it is a magic weapon, correct?
Yeah.
It is a magic weapon.
This weapon
Ooh.
is innately stronger than anything that is like it. But also on top of that, this will fell anything plant-based. So if we run into any more of those twig blights, you should probably use this.
Got it.
All right.
Lumberjane.
Yes!
Lumberjane.
Chap.
So
Get her
you
some
wanna
flannel.
Look for the dragon.
Well, I'm not going 200 yards out there.
All right.
I don't need it that bad.
I'll go outside and I'll kind of meet up with Koi and Quixotic and I'll ask you about like what you've been looking at out here and like so there isn't much sign of the cultists anymore.
They haven't really been around up here. Dragon kind of comes and goes. They don't really come up and walk around here.
Pretty one-sided cult. Where's their fair and treated,
Dragon's a taker.
All right.
Ain't
Having
that a generous lover? I would say that.
having grown stronger over the night, like we all might have, I've gained a scouting ability. If you want me to use it,
We kind of know where we need to go. I kind of point my turtle claw over here.
I get that. But would you rather learn their actual numbers and positions?
Oh,
just-
Lord.
I snap my claw at you.
Colin, did you take a level of rogue
Ranger.
ranger?
No, I have summon.
I poke my head
flock-
into the. Go ahead.
I have flock of familiar, so I can essentially make like 3
Bunch of fucking
familiars.
crows.
You just shit out familiars and make them go do stuff.
Like if you just give me a minute, I could make 3 innocuous scouts for us that I can look through.
You got the drone swarm you can send up.
Like, yeah, I'm essentially throwing drones out the UAV.
Yes.
I poke my head in the building. All right, saddle up, everybody. We're going.
All right.
All right, I will meet up with the crew in front.
Yeah.
Das Crew.
Leave me at a
I will update it at some point, but
whenever we're ready to scout out, if we're actually going to fight them, just let me
Alrighty.
know. I need a minute.
I already snapped at you. Go do your thing.
You want me to do it? All right.
Do it.
I'll sit down and I'll like do kind of the same thing that I do when I inter bodies, except now like the out of
Reverse.
the ground. Yeah, out of the ground like pushes out like feathers and bone, and it kind of like mushes into mangled like representations of ravens that look kind of fucked up, but not enough to be noticeable. And just like 3 like half dead ravens pop out of the ground essentially.
This is
And I'll
fine.
send them on their way.
Delightful.
This is fine.
Go
I can just send them out.
Okay.
I have a motif. You might have to deal with that.
Flock of familiars.
So I'll cast that today. And so I can like send out 3 ravens, and I'll send out one of them like over. Oh, I'm clicking on my screen where I need to be clicking over here. I'll send one like kind of over here, kind of over here.
Is there a distance that you have connection
mile.
with them?
It's
Yeah.
no, it's
Okay.
100 feet, isn't it? Oh wait.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
never mind. I was wrong.
No, I can telepathically communicate and look through them for over a mile.
There's,
So yes, I
You
do
can
have my
communicate
ranger
with them,
again.
not through them, right?
What?
Be with you and share
Can
their visual
telepathically
and auditory.
communicate with you and share their visual and auditory senses while they are within 1 mile of you. So essentially, I can look through any one of the 3 and communicate to them where to go and what to do.
and you can cast range touch spells through them.
Yeah, if I had one, but I don't.
So we start
kinda-
calling you Brand now?
I guess. But I'm way cooler than that little shit.
Because he can walk.
Because I can walk. Oh,
His
Zeke.
single greatest contribution was to fuck up some dude's mind and have him hold a door.
Who has the greatest story of all of Westeros? The kid in the wheelchair. Yay!
Make it king.
The story's over. Fuck that show.
Not I never. Yeah.
So
Although-
yeah, I'll send a ZZ like, oh god, not into the building, but like perch, like
Is that not?
no, she'd like one would like land up here, and then one would like land on top of like this building over here,
Okay.
and I think I sent one down like in this area, and they can land on this tree. So there's nothing outdoors right now.
No, as you're looking around, you don't see any movement outdoors through your undead ravens.
Sure.
Wow.
I was gonna do this, but choosing the one on this building feels like cheating. I will do can I do a perception check with this one? That's this one that I landed on this building.
Mhm.
God damn it! And see if I hear anything in the building.
Sure.
Like I accidentally saw something in this building and it feels like cheating, so I'm not
Okay.
gonna do that. I'm really good at perception checks.
I start hoofing it out of here. Anyway.
Yay! At least I'm consistent.
As you're
Wow.
you're listening through your undead raven through this new power that you seem to have found, you can't quite make out any sounds quite yet.
I'm consistent with perception checks. They're all about the same.
They're all horrendous.
No.
Sleeping.
Horrific.
just drilling your finger.
I sent
in your
them out,
nose.
and I can at least know if something comes out of a door,
Oh.
and then I'll follow everybody.
All right.
That
Can I
was
do
a
it?
great sword if anybody gives us gun.
I'll do my stealth check. Barrel or dive rolls down the pathway.
I put my hand on your back and do. Can you do a little better this time?
Do
Please.
a little better.
I'ma try. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
18.
All right.
It helped.
It did.
Dead.
It was
Mhm.
not detrimental.
You're lucky that the DC was not 17.
That is true.
It would be rough.
So
Okay. And so everybody else is following behind you, right?
Let's go.
Just making sure
Yeah,
I'm
I
keeping the party
assume-
together this tonight.
And then
Woo!
I want to look around too.
I'm trying. I'm not succeeding.
It's evident. You're more worried about hiding in the shrubbery.
More worried about
I got a
barrel
little
roll,
better.
rolling down the hills.
As you guys come back to the intersection where you guys had, where the spider webs where you guys got your way through the spider webs, you don't see any new tracks or anything from the day before. Everything looks pretty calm and low-key right now.
And Loki.
Okay.
I hit the back of my claw on. The hell's your name?
Just Q is fine.
Remember the spiders in there?
Yeah, I do.
That was fun.
So do we want to go south and come up through the main laneway of town, or you want to go this way?
I
Okay.
point my claw that way.
All right. I'll start barrel rolling up the lane to.
Another stealth check, or you
Yeah,
just
I'll
rolling
I'll
alarm?
do another one.
Yeah, might be another
I
one.
want you to do better. Come on.
You gonna guidance me
Do
again?
better.
Yes, come on.
Okay. Plus a D4. 15.
All right.
So up to the window, or is there a window on the building that I'm up against now?
I didn't even see the building.
Anywhere?
As you kind of look at this building,
This.
Are my turtle eyes that bad? I can't even see the building.
It's because the inside's blacked out. So.
it's just a blocked off area.
Hmm.
You can't really, as you kind of like try and peek in the windows, it looks like it is a fallen cottage, littered with what looks like broken looms and perhaps some old thread. You think that this was probably a weaver's cottage as you're looking in through the windows.
Do you want a perception check to see if I notice anything fun or interesting, or but I give you one anyway, and you let me know?
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, like, as you as you're kind of looking into the window, you glance to your right, kind of down the building or whatnot, and you see standing next to the building some old dead bushes, but these bushes look somewhat similar to what you have seen before. And as you're about to alert the rest of the group, these almost like arms kind of reach out to try and grab you and pull you into it. You have found another twig bush.
Another bush. Murder bush,
No,
as I say, as I
bush
kind of step
nest.
back.
Murder bush.
It's a bush nest.
I see this happen, and I like swing my halberd up and like into the holder on my back, and then bring Hugh up and like spin it, and I'm like ready.
Hugh,
Yo.
Axeman.
Yo, these things go down like pretty easily.
No, when she's hitting it for minimum 12 damage.
Good.
So,
Heck away, lady.
Fuck them up.
all
Do
right.
it.
Let me remove the tokens, or remove the turn order, and we will
Oh, PSA. Click
Click
your
it.
character.
Click
take a
Yeah.
character, click it or ticket.
Good job.
Hilarious.
Hey, good job, everybody.
Hey.
Fucking solid, everybody. Hey, look at that 21. And that
Hey,
other 21.
nice.
Wow.
Good jobs.
I will point out this is the lowest I can possibly roll.
Hey, that's perfect.
It's like your it's like your 0.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Plus 4 initiative. Holy cow.
I instead of
Dex
taking a
base.
feat, instead of
Yeah.
taking a feat, I bumped my dex by 2
No.
because it helps nearly everything with my character.
I think my rogue has 18 dex too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But not at level 4, I will say that.
All right, Monty. As Kozata goes to say something, all of a sudden this twig blight reaches its arms out towards you. It is the color. Come on. Don't.
Is
forget
it just these two that we see?
I see too. Yeah.
The 2 is all that has started to move and advance towards you guys.
Okay. I am going to actually with my newfound soul searching over the night. I am going to
You have new toys.
a little bit more subtle toys at this point, but more confidence I think in some of the toys I gained a bit past. But so I'm going to actively cast Eldritch Blast because I kind of know how that works a little bit better right now on red right here. So we're gonna point blank do it just because get a little more familiarity with this out here. So
At disadvantage if it's point blank.
is it? Oh well, then fine. Blue didn't hit anyway. So
Yeah, as you try and fire an Eldritch Blast at the blue one, the red one kind of grabs your arm and pulls it down. You're not grappled by any means, but it threw off your shot. So, and it goes just wide.
I sneer at the red one and I call it son of a shapeless tiny bush, and that'll be it. Turn.
Okay. Duffos.
Your mother's yard mulch.
Your mother's a yard mulch, and your father became a ruler.
Your father grew
Alright.
elderberries.
Your
Because
father
I'm
grew
too
elderberries.
close, I'm going to take about 5 steps back.
Okay.
Level my hand like I've done for Firebolt so many times.
All right.
And we're going to twin this thing.
You can twin fire. Why? Why?
Fine. That cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Don't
can't-
twin a cantrip. Just hit him with hit him with your best shot.
I am hitting with my best shot.
You gotta
I'm hitting
blast them
both of them.
All right.
Unfortunately, what comes out is more shadow than fire.
Okay.
Do it.
As this, almost, like the shadow of like this fire, it's offset a little bit. It comes out from you. The goes out and hits both. Are you hitting both of them separately?
Yep. Red is 13, blue is 17.
Okay. It hits both of them, and all of a sudden, it's almost as if it kind of goes up in smoke, and then all that's left is like the shadow from the fire that remains. Both of them are now just a pile of brush on the ground.
We done got him.
I look at Hugh and like pout
Oh,
and then put it back and grab my halberd.
Womp, 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 womp. 32. Holy cow.
Oh, did that? Okay, that's weird.
twig
It
bite.
was- I
He
entered
rolled a
it in as
32.
16, and then it showed up as 0, and so I
Super
put in
initiative.
16. Alice, as you go to put your axe away, as you go to put Hugh away, all of a sudden you notice that there is more coming
always
towards you
All right.
that are starting to move.
I reverse.
Where are they? Oh.
There they
They're
are.
coming. They be coming around the mountain when they come.
Coming around the
Where they
Here
mountain.
she
come.
comes.
They be coming around the mountain when
And
they
let's see, so they're gonna start to move out towards you guys.
come.
All right. Let's get some colors on these real quick. Green.
Dang.
So green is going to try and claw at you, Duffos, because it saw this weird fire shadow energy reach out from you. And as it does so, it reaches out with its root claws, and it just can't get a hold of you. And the brown one over here, orange one over here, is going to reach out towards you, Monty, seeing that you had tried to attack its brethren, failing, but doing so, it's going to try
Bring
and
it
claw
on.
at you with an 18. And as it grabs a hold of you and
Take it.
tries to pull you into itself, its claws rake along your arm, and you take 4 damage, 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. Okay.
And the other 3 are a little bit too far to try and be able to attack anybody this round. And with that, it is Alice's turn.
I'm going to scoot over to Greensies, and I'm gonna recklessly attack him with Hugh.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you angry while doing this, or
I'm
you're
not.
Son of a bitch.
calm and doing this in your new weapon?
Calmly, recklessly attacking.
As you bring this axe down onto this twig blight, it is the magicalness, magical sharpness of this axe as it meets this wood, slices right through it, chopping this twig blight into that twig blight is dead.
That's all I have today.
That's enough.
Okay. Zotic.
Ooh.
You just watched the orange twig blight rake its arms along Monty's arm, leaving some damage along him. What are you gonna do?
This bastard. I imagine I'd have my longbow out, so I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna draw my rapier as a tandem action, and I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
You get your sneak attack.
I do, because there's
Stabby,
somebody
stabby.
next to it.
Stabby, stabby.
Gotta love it.
Good
Because
God.
you take 21 damage.
Jesus.
Piercing.
Overkill.
As your rapier pokes him with the pointy end, he's now just a pile of sticks on the ground.
That seems intense enough for splash damage.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
Your rapier goes so far that it sticks the one behind it that's already dead on the ground and almost gets stuck a little bit.
There you go.
Kudos,
Splash
Keelan.
damage on.
Twig blight kebabs.
Move to there then, and I'm gonna bonus action perception for more hidden targets, because that's a thing I can do.
Okay.
So if there's something that's not on the board that I can see or hear, I guess just kind of ping it.
I mean, looking around, you don't see any other. There's no other bushes that look like they might be twig blights hiding
Okay,
in plain
and
sight. So
yeah, it'd just be any hidden. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. There's like a thing specifically for it.
Okay.
There it is. So I'm gonna do that, and then I already used my tandem to draw my rapier, so I'm done. I had bonus action and move.
sounds good. Kohi.
I'm moving close. Step on this blue one. I'm gonna start saying some words.
All right, the twig blight is gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Word of Radiance. That's
So-
area. Is that out
Yep.
from you?
Purple,
Yeah.
pink, and yellow all have to make con saving throws.
All 3 of them. Okay.
Yes.
So purple fails, pink succeeds, and Yellow fails. As you make, as you bring out your holy symbol and speak your word, the radiant energy emanating out from it decimates the purple and the yellow, leaving the sole pink twig blight to fend for itself.
Cool. Let's see if they have any bonus actions. That's it. Turn.
All right. And with that, Nicola.
All right, I glare at the pink guy, and I feel a little more powerful and confident in my Eldritch Blast.
Mm.
Ooh. Hit him with the splody bits.
Wow, that is amazing Eldritch Blast damage roll. But as you feel a little bit overconfident with your newfound power, and the Eldritch Blast goes, it hits it, but like you think that you hit it, you found like a knot where like the wood joins together, and it's super strong, kind of bounces off. Your Eldritch Blast did not connect how you thought it was going to.
All right, I start swearing up and down, about this good for nothing staff. I pick up a pebble and I chuck it at it.
All right. So I think with Magic Stone, it's a bonus action to create the Magic Stones, but it's an action to throw them.
Okay.
So,
I still swear up and down, and I'm getting ready to throw a stone at something.
All right. So you pick up some Magic Stones, and you pick up some stones, and you imbue them with a little bit of extra bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
All right. With that, it is Tehran's turn.
Pink.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's dead and what's alive. That's just pink, eh?
Pink is the only one thing alive.
Pink. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stuff on yellow. He's dead.
Yeah, I guess I can get to like here. And I will attack this man. Action. Please die. Please. Oh, yay.
Hey.
Great
Oh,
job.
wow.
Except I rolled a 1. I'm gonna die.
That's still solid damage for a 1, right?
Yeah. 11 damage to this son of a bitch.
As you bring your greatsword up and bring it down, you hew it in half, leaving two slightly standing pieces of twig blight just slightly off kilter. Yeah, the pink one is now dead.
You leave Hugh Hafner.
Get out.
You do shout out in a little bit of excitement though as you successfully hew this one in half.
I'm going to very quickly come back and get my my longbow that I dropped.
All right.
Put the rapier away and pull the bow out. And I'm still looking for people because we know there should be cultists around here somewhere, right?
I don't know. I could check a little.
Yeah, if you have a thing, which you said you have, you might as well.
I
Right?
just did a bad job the first time.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
All right, then you like see this one crow that's over here on this tree, just fly into this building. Does it see anything? Or is this where the twig blades came from?
No, I thought they come from the south.
As it flies into that building, as you're looking through it, you see similar to what Kozatic saw, kind of looking in through some broken windows before the twig blights attacked. But it seems to be like an old weaver's cottage. You see heaps of wreckage litter the interior of the room.
Okay.
You do see a broken loom standing in the corner, though.
And then we've been through this building down here, right? Or looked through it?
I don't think we've gotten that far.
Which one was that? Sorry.
South. This guy.
You guys looked at it kind of from this area here. You didn't. It's kind of a almost like an old mill of sorts that you. There was nothing really in there that you guys seemed to be
Okay.
of interest. So.
Before I do anything with anyone else, I'll use the one that's way up here. Do I
Okay.
notice if there's like any open windows or anything like that around this area?
The whole
Is there a
building.
chimney?
So I mean, it's a. I'm not sure how you are. I'm not sure what's going on with ZZ that you're able to get through walls right
She just
now.
lets me do whatever I want.
Right. But
He's a
as
good
you're
dog.
as
Good
you're
dog.
looking through around the outside of this building, I mean, it's an old garrison. It is pretty
Well
well
protected.
protected and yeah.
All right. Then I will take 2 of them, the one that's in this building or on the front of this building, and I'll just put one over this doorway and then one over the one in the back too.
Okay.
And then this one that's with us, I will send him south to the rickety building.
Okay. All right. So hang on. So I can bring out another 2 CZs.
Okay.
You wanna?
Sure, and I'll just put them where I had them.
Yep.
One's on that door, one's on that door. Perfect. And then I sent this one down here. If I don't see anything, then we can go as a group down that way. I'll
Okay.
say that. Can I make a perception check for the garrison?
Sure.
Can I do it with advantage because there's 2 of them?
No.
You're fishing.
One assists the other.
There you go.
Always.
One's helping the other. Hey, still single digits though.
As they're looking, you don't see any action coming out of the building.
Okay.
So
I'll let everyone know that as far as I can tell, there might not be anything in the barracks up north, but I left them there just in case somebody comes out, which leaves south. We've got a building that's run down and then another boarded up one that I can't get into. So we'd have to do that one manually.
I searched the ground here to see if it's kind of tore up a little bit.
okay, yeah. I mean, as you're looking around, as you're coming in towards the center of town and whatnot, you see more footprints than kind of when you're looking at the top of the at the top near the tower. You see. I guess make me a survival check to let me know so I can tell you what you see.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Roll.
Okay. I mean, you see tracks similar to what you saw towards the beginning of town. What looks like bipedal, something maybe dragging a foot. You see normal bipedal tracks similar to human footprints. That's really about all you see. I mean, maybe a couple stick dragging in the ground. But you figure the sticks dragging the ground probably was the twig blights that you guys just saw. So
I look at the rogue and I go, it's kind of the same thing as it was before.
All right. Which direction you want to go? South?
South, we just came south.
Well, yeah, we came. Oh, okay, so we'll go for the barracks.
Let's
then.
go take a look around the corner.
So I mean, as you're coming into town, into the center of town, you see like one lane leads southeast, another heads southwest, around the hill and in the middle of town, and the third kind of meanders north.
All right, so I guess I'll roll across the lane to this guy, and then we'll check this one. So stealth check, then perception check.
Yep.
Huh.
Good job.
And then perception.
Good job.
Okay.
So that's for peeking in here.
Okay.
So I'll end up probably right about there.
Okay.
And then peek in the door or window or whatever holes there are in this building.
So as you're coming up to this building, the facade looks like it may have been kind of a little bit larger building. As you get up close, though, and you look in through one of the windows, you can see the facade literally is just a wall facade. Everything behind it is nearly gone and kind of taken by the elements over time.
Okay.
There's not much left of this old building at all for even to recognize what was here at one time.
Okay. To the next one.
Since
Are
Kobe
there-
mentioned more like footsteps and less brushy twig dragging, I'm gonna put Hugh away and go to Old Faithful.
Oh, don't put that away just yet. I seen him walking around. They're kind of the same thing. He did say there was twig blights walking through here too.
All right.
All right. So, are there any windows across the front of the building here? Here.
Nothing that you really have the ability to kind of look into. Everything, it's an old garrison, as you can kind of see from the outside. The walls are still thick and nearly very well put together. This building was meant to last through attacks and whatnot. So.
Okay. I guess my question was if there were any boarded windows or something. I have a crowbar and would be willing to attempt to quietly pop a bar or something to look into it. So.
I mean, the windows are like shuttered from the inside.
Can I make a sleight of hand check to
Easy.
either use a tool and pop them or a crowbar and pop them?
Sure, you can try.
Am I in front of a door?
You are in front of a door.
You want me to just open the door?
Just hold on. What are we gonna do here? Are we going through the door or are we going through the window?
I just wanted to see what was in store for
It's your
us. And
move.
opening the
I-
window would be easy.
I put my claw and kind of test the handle.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay. You go to test the handle, and it doesn't seem to be locked.
It's open.
Closed, but not locked.
That's the
It's open.
that's the MO for all the buildings here. I say quietly. All of
Full
the
of
buildings have been
spiders.
unlocked. Any of the unlocked ones that were closed tend to have zombies in them. So just heads up.
Mm.
I'll have the bow out. If you want to open it, that's fine. If you want me to open it, I can do it too.
Yep. Open the door.
Okay.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
You go to open the door, and you're ready to barge in, and you turn the handle, and it's not locked, but you go to push it, and the door seems to be kind of swollen shut.
Mm.
You aren't sure what's going on, but go ahead and make me. What do you want to do?
Some sort of strength roll, I imagine. It's jammed.
So are you gonna throw your shoulder into it?
Yep.
All right. So
Oh,
as you throw
God.
your shoulder into it, make me.
I'm equally bad at both.
Make me a strength check.
Let me-
That's pretty good.
As
That's
you
not
you
awful.
take
Mhm.
your 500-pound plus turtle shell and slam it against the door, you break down what was holding this door together, and you kind of stumble inside and probably end up about 5 feet in or so.
I go, "Oh,
Hang on. Well, I can drag you in. You probably can't drag yourself back out.
Yep.
And I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Initiative.
Click on your character.
I'm gonna, in a snotty tone, I'm gonna say, last time I was loud, everyone chastised me.
It's not a good point. It's not a good point to chastise the guy who brings you back from the dead, though.
Fair point. Well
This
made.
is true.
I'm very endearing that way.
But only after you've died, I've noticed. Mr. Turtle Man.
It's only when your deductible kicks in.
One of them HMOs, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. You gotta have
Gotta
some
read
skin
the
in the
fine
game
print.
too. You have.
Yeah. Apparently, I gotta have all the skin in the game.
Yep.
A little bit of my life force too.
All right,
Rob, I
Monty.
meant to. I'll text you, Rob, or Facebook message you, or Slack. What do you prefer?
Slack's fine. I'm on all the things right now.
All right, Monty, you just saw Kohi break down the door into this building.
So I sneak around in after him, and I see some zombies here. So I am going to we're gonna step up beside him, and we are going to slash with Talon, who I feel even more grateful for.
I will say out loud again as you step in, we do know these things explode, correct?
And as you
do.
say that, this large puff of ash explodes out from the zombie.
You never learn.
And I need both you, Monty, and Kohi to make a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
We've seen this in 3 different combats.
Yeah, but that was over like
Oh,
a
good.
month.
And the slight
Outlive worse.
advantage that you gave them, Gozotic, they both managed to kind of puff away the ash cloud as it tried to come over them, and they both resist the urge to kind of cough it and breathe it in. So, as you're slashing with Talon, when you're slashing with Talon, are you usually slashing one-handed or two-handed?
I am always usually slashing with two-handed. However, it always ends up being the less damage, which is bullshit. But either way.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as you kind of bring Talon through this zombie, and this cloud of ash envelops over you and Kohi, and as it settles, you see this this kind of like exploded ash look on Kohi's face. He just kind of shakes his head, and the zombie, he took the damage, the slashing damage that you gave him.
He's also glowing blue. There's a little bit of a blue shimmer around him at this point. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be his.
And with that, it is Tehran's turn.
Sounds like messy business in there. I will go around to here. You think a straight line is through that doorway?
Yeah.
Here? Under there?
I don't know that you can do it. Well, maybe if you're where Zizi was.
Well, this is on the. It's perched on top of the building right here.
Well,
There's just a good way to not put it inside.
maybe. Ask Keelan.
Keelan, can I see it from here? This guy?
See what?
Can I see that zombie?
I mean,
Through the door?
you're probably at 50% cover, so.
And from in the doorway?
Even more cover on the one that you're trying to look at, but
Okay.
you can fully
So
see the one.
inside.
Yep.
So that's 1, 2, 3. Move 3 in. And I will avoid touching them. Because I learned, and I will cast Chill Touch on that one.
I would. Sorry, I should put some colors on here. You chill touching the blue one. Colin.
Yes. Sorry.
Right.
I said I
Okay.
didn't say loud enough.
Okay. Yeah. So your chill touch reaches out, and the zombie almost seems like it's staying stuck to the ground as it tries to pull out its foot, the frost from its foot. You see as it lifts it up, the pad of its foot is now stuck to the floor.
Gross.
It takes the 5 necrotic damage.
All right. I'll kind of like wreath it in like dark green energy, and I'll be like, nope. I'll go up, back out 1, 2, 3 to here. And I'll just put ZZ right there, like on the edge of the there, and then that's the end of my turn.
You do recall that as the zombie moved its leg and pulled off the bottom of his foot, there was a puff of ash that kind of went out from that zombie.
I'll say, you guys do remember that they make clouds of ash to hit them, right?
And so the red
In an
one
unironic way.
is going to, it's going to take its half body and try and slam its way right into Monty there,
Where is Monty?
right next to
I
you.
am right by you.
Oh,
I was
there you are.
courageous.
You are.
I was courageous.
Uh, and as it tries
like
to slam
that.
into you, wherever Talon had hit it in its hip, it threw off its balance, and as it tried to launch its body towards you, it misses and slams its head right into the wall. As it does so, the blue one, with its foot pad still stuck to the floor, starts to almost make off into a sprint towards you, Kohi,
Whoa.
directly slamming into you.
Heavy bitch.
Come at me.
Miss.
And it
Just runs right into its shell. Wham!
it hits your shell and then almost like falls back over. It was not prepared to hit the shell of this gigantic turtle.
Mm.
And that ends its turn.
Wasn't quite prepared for the mass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will 5-foot step over here.
Thick boy.
Hey, did it move? Keelan, did it move?
The blue one did.
Did the red one
The
move?
red one did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he takes some damage.
Did you do booming blade?
You gotta let me know if you're doing booming blade then.
I told you he glowed blue.
That's Blooming Blade.
That's
Well,
very,
okay, what
completely
color is
different.
booming
That's like
blade?
you
then?
get that at the Outback Steakhouse. I think.
blade.
that's very nice RP, but please also tell. Side
Also
game.
state the spell.
What am I doing?
Well, I did say, it was like, and afterwards he glows blue.
As you said that, and I was like, well, he's not an
Okay,
orc.
that mean?
He's not an orc. I'm trying to like rack my brain as to like why he might be like glowing blue. I'm like, all right, maybe you're taking Talon to a new level. Okay, so you would cast Booming Blade as a bonus action on him.
Yeah, it's like anytime I slash, like from now on out, like if I don't call it, anytime I slash, booming blade's going off because why not?
Okay.
Well,
Can you put it in
you still have to say it every time, though.
chat?
That's how that works.
Yeah, just like Alice needs to say if she's raging or not.
Well, no, because that matters. She's only got a certain amount of rages. This
It's
is
a
like
cantrip.
it's a cantrip that you can use at any time and make an attack with. So.
One action. As part of the action use cast a spell.
Yeah. It's like part of the attack.
Mm.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
All right,
If it moves,
Very
I'm
well.
shoot him. Quick draw McGraw style.
I'll call it out.
All right.
Thank you. Roll your thunder damage.
Yeah, roll your.
I did. I
You did
wrote.
two.
Yeah, 2.
All right.
Ooh.
No.
It was worth it.
Hey, it's free damage.
It is.
It's free
I'm
real estate.
I'm not being snarky about it. It was.
It all helps. I'm part
right.
of the team.
With that, Kozlatek, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the blue guy.
All
He's
right.
trying to hit my friend.
Turtle man.
From where you're at, you probably have
Disadvantage.
I can
This is-
see his full picture right now, can't I?
That is
yeah,
an exact, like, diagonal.
Actually, wait.
yeah.
There. Here I can see every part of his
All right.
his
That's
his
wrong
thing.
one.
So
All right.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 14, 5 plus 3 sneak, because
Okay.
he is next to Kohi.
Yeah.
And
Your
Monty.
arrow slices in through the door jamb, the busted down door jamb, and hits the ash zombie straight in the shoulder, almost pinning it to the wall behind it. It takes the
Okay.
damage.
And I will use my bonus action to look around again, because I can do that. So
Okay.
I'm going to make sure that we don't get snuck up on, because we keep making a lot of noise.
Okay.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Woo! Worst
Yeah.
roll I can have. That's a 1 on damage a 1 on the
It's one of your
sneak
sneak attacks.
attack, yeah, and a 1 in the perception. I used them all, right? I only get three a game.
It's regression.
Whew. All right, so I moved. I did that. I'm good.
Duffos.
Again, I make my finger gun. And I shoot my new shadow fire.
All right.
Pew.
This.
I can only see blue, by the way.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can only see blue.
As the shadow kind of zooms out of your finger gun, it connects with the zombie, and it's almost like he's writhing in pain, like he's on fire. But all you see is his dark shadow energy hit him, and he takes these 7 damage, and is still standing there next to Kohi.
Dang.
Is that end your turn?
I then. No, actually.
Okay.
Over here to Alice. Give her a touch on the shoulder real quick.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
I know.
I
What
need to
you
know.
doing, buddy?
I need to know.
Just a creepy shoulder massage.
Oh, he's
Did
that
it go
guy.
through, by the way? No, it didn't. Okay, hold
Nope.
on.
Nope, just getting weird.
Just being creepy so far.
I was gonna say, is this you trying to do the role playing portion? But okay.
Oh,
The
Okay.
bonus action, she now has the breath weapon of a red dragon.
He just taps her on the shoulder. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Willing, I guess, was that consensual touch? It's
run up and breathe on him.
There's people in the room. You're fine.
There's people in the way. People.
people. We didn't knowingly run into a cloud of poisonous spores, but hey,
Just because he ignores collateral damage doesn't mean you need to.
Doesn't
Tell her-
mean you can't, though.
Yeah, I just tell her next time you roar, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, big roar.
Can I save that? No. Yes?
Yeah,
One minute.
lightning out of your mouth.
You have
Yeah,
1
for a
minute.
minute, you can do that.
Okay.
For a minute, we gotta find somebody else if we can't find them, though.
So can she only do it once, or can you do that up to 10 times in a combat?
You can only do it once.
No. Until the spell ends, the creature
It's
can
10
use it.
times.
Yeah.
Ew.
Last.
Until the
Holy
spell ends.
shit.
Well, that's why it's a 2nd level spell slot. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You do it once per round for 10 rounds. If you
You
want.
can do more breath weapon than a dragon can.
I kind of
Yeah.
I like do a dainty belch and I say thanks, Stavros.
A little bit of.
That's baller.
A little bit
Yeah,
of acid
especially-
reflux going on.
Uh-huh.
Right, little bit, a lot of
Well,
it.
it was a red
I
dragon.
figure
right?
it's
A
probably
little
best
bit
to
of
give it to the
smoke.
person who's about to go in charging head first.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're more comfortable than your fancy fucking chair?
Well, you have to sit different because you're in the way.
Oh. Me.
No, you bought that chair. You got to sit in it like every week.
Get in your chair.
Get in your chair.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
It is.
Outstanding. So it maybe is unclear about which weapon I am wielding. I wish to use my halberd, but Keelan, does that cost me anything to be?
End of action.
Switch before
Well, and then Kohi was like, "Don't do that," and I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna do that."
You can drop the axe and pull the halberd as you're moving, and then you'd be able to attack with the halberd.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do that as I approach Blueberry.
Okay.
Is that okay? 1, 2, 3.
Use your
I'm gonna
sweet new ability.
Stay here. Well, that's a. I've never really used a bonus action. I don't even know how that works. Can I bonus action Dragon's Breath, the blue one, and
No,
swing my what?
you have to use an action to use the spell.
Okay.
It cost him a bonus action to put it on you.
Oh.
The creature can use an action to
benefit
exhale
of
energy.
Being that way is that he can use a bonus action to put it on himself while still being able to use it. That's why it's a bonus action to cast, and then an action to use it.
Okay.
Plus,
Well,
you
this-
can always just point it away from them too.
Yeah, as long as you point it at just blue, you can breathe on just blue.
Okay. So I won't hit Kohi?
You're fine.
Okay.
15-foot cone, so it'll go.
Does it use?
No, this is a line, isn't it?
It's a
It's
Oh, it's a
No,
15-foot
wait.
cone.
It's fire, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't
Red
it a
dragon?
line of fire?
I think it's a
A
cone. I
red
think it's
dragon is a
always
line of
cone.
fire, isn't it?
I think it's always a cone if you use dragon breath.
Exhale an energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
always a
damn it.
cone.
All right, my bad.
So,
I thought it literally was a dragon's breath.
You
No.
could point it at the
No.
center to your right, and it would hit the blue guy, and not.
Well, if I'm this close, it won't hit Kohi, right?
Just
DM.
blast it this way.
Out
Alright.
of combat, what is that building made of?
Stone.
As you're looking at the building is made out of stone,
Oh, thank
with
God.
a timber floor.
Just
Timber
check
floor.
And stone roof. There are timber logs helping hold up the stone roof, though.
Fuck it. Light them up.
Support beams. Oh fuck. We're in this goddamn building.
So I'm
Fuck,
going
ship
to
it.
I'm going to aim carefully so as not to hit my compatriots,
Okay.
and I'm going to Dragon's Breath at Blue. How do
I
I
got
do
it.
It makes a.
I got the damage. I already have it set up.
So
okay.
it goes like this, and then it's like that. And
Well, just tell me if I need to roll something.
No, it does.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
has to make a deck save. Okay.
Alright.
There's the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, rolled 15 on 3d6s. Holy shit.
That's pretty dope.
That's a save of 13.
Oh.
It does.
Awesome.
It takes.
That zombie with his missing foot pad frozen to the floor was not super fast, not super agile, and takes 15 fire damage straight to the face.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah, good.
As like the fire from your newly found breath weapon kind of diminishes on him, you see this like husk of a corpse still standing,
It made it save, maybe.
but it's not moving. It is charcoaled in place essentially.
It's crispied.
Nice.
The statues that you see in like Pompeii.
Yeah.
Out of
I blow
out
a
of
smoke ring.
combat, is it nice? Is it actually dead? Okay.
It's dead.
Super good.
As I was saying that, I was trying to roll the save for it. I was giving myself the ability to go one way or the other.
I wonder if it does it. It does not explode because it didn't take melee damage, right? Or no?
Got 3 more movement if you want to move towards
I don't know if it matters.
As it had moved its foot before, ripping off the skin, still frozen to the floor, a cloud of ash had exploded out from it.
Got it.
And so that's an action for me, right? So
You're dunzos.
I'm
Unless you
gonna-
have a bonus action.
I'm gonna scoot one this way just to leave the door open, and that ends my turn.
Cool.
Sounds good. With that, it is Kohi's turn.
All right. Let's see the range. We're just gonna whack it with the mace.
Okay.
What? Miss.
As you bring your mace down, it tries to duck, dip, and dodge out of the way, as it has tried to for numerous times, and it doesn't succeed. Your mace connects with its skull and cracks it, and you see it cave in a little bit. The zombie takes the 6 bludgeoning damage, but is still
Dang.
standing.
All right.
I did not see that coming.
I didn't see it coming either.
Neither did it.
Good job. All right, I can't ice the grave. It's an action, so that'll be. I'll move up a space here. Give some more breathing room and turn.
Okay, sounds good. Nicola.
I'm going to move over here so I can clearly see our red friend. And I'm going to whip a stone in his face like I'm trying to skip a rock.
Okay.
Except it's at his face.
All right.
Yeah. It'd be an improvement.
For whatever reason, your Eldritch Blast has not been with you, but this newfound pebble that you have in your hand, as you go to skip it across the floor, it hits the floor, hits just the right angle, and slams directly into the chest of this zombie, pushing it back almost 5 feet. As it rocks on its heels, it falls backwards. It takes the 7 bludgeoning damage, and it's not moving. It's not moving, and it doesn't seem to be moving anymore. That zombie is dead.
Geometry, bitch.
Did you just kill that zombie with a stone? Neat.
You better believe it. And then as a bonus action, I grab 3 more stones and enchant them.
The enchantment lasts a minute,
Uh,
if I recall correctly.
I was gonna say you may not want to enchant them until you want to use them.
It is a cantrip, but
It's a cantrip? Fuck me.
uh-huh.
yeah,
That's
Uh-huh.
funny.
Yeah, crazy.
it's pretty
damage on
sweet.
it?
Yeah, no, then I will.
1d6
I'll just
plus
stuff my
3.
pockets with pebbles that I find. Any
We gotta get you a
interesting-
sling, man.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, so you guys have entered into this the old barracks. Yeah, that's kind of, you don't see any beds in this main room. You think this is probably where they're or any remnants of beds. You think this was probably where they had like dinner. You say an old dinner table. Yeah, that's kind of what you see in this room. At the end of the hallway, you do see what looks like 2 other doors, though, going north and south.
Are they on fire?
Are we still in rounds or are we exploring?
You move quickly. It lasts a minute.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys are still technically in rounds if you want to be. Otherwise, if you want to drop out, we can drop out.
Fine.
I don't know how quickly you guys want to keep exploring.
Well, I mean,
May as well stay in rounds. I mean, if we got time sensitive stuff, we can at least search the building quickly.
eeny,
Yeah, is
meeny,
the
miny,
building
moe.
on fire because somebody breathed in it?
There is a whole bunch of smoke down this hallway, but it is not on. There's nothing on fire right now.
What's right here? What did I stumble across right here? Is that a door?
There's a door going to the north.
Is it open or closed?
It is closed right now. Are you gonna touch the handle?
I'm gonna touch the handle, but I'm also gonna check to see if there's anything on it. We haven't seen any traps around here, and I mean it was just a dragon and a bunch of cultists, so I'm not assuming there's anything here. But let's just make a quick check on it.
Okay.
And
Well, as long as the cultists aren't kobolds.
God.
do I see anything suspicious?
No, you looking at the door, you think this door is probably swollen shut, similar to
Oh, he.
the other door that Kohi had smashed down just a few minutes ago.
Alice, this door looks wood. Take out your Hugh Axeman or whatever it is and break it down.
I don't know that. Does it work like that? I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, it does
I get-
actually.
Mm-hmm.
It
do.
does.
Fuck that door.
Fuck it.
So,
Looks like you
Question.
picked up chopping wood duty.
Beat it
Keelan,
in.
can I make a check what would cause, like, these are the only doors in the village that have been swollen shut? Is there any way I can make a check to figure out why?
Moist.
You
They're
think
infected.
that
It's moist area.
at other times
Water damage.
the other doors in the village probably they may or may not swell shut over time. As you kind of look out, like, I mean, you guys are exploring this relatively early in the morning. You think that the dew and kind of just the general humidity of the area today with the weather may have swollen the doors shut.
So this is just a daily thing, huh?
Or I may just have missed it out on the other buildings that you guys were exploring in. So
Fair enough.
You will
All
never
right.
know officially.
What am I
but
by?
the weather
the
today is
record.
very humid out.
All right, I'm gonna make that invisible check, and you're gonna tell me that, and we're gonna believe it from now on. Today is incredibly humid.
Yep.
That weather
end.
check. That's survival.
What do I have to roll to beat a door?
Make me an attack
your-
roll.
attack
What's
check.
your-
Your
Yeah.
weapon.
Attack it recklessly in case it attacks you back.
Right?
It's about how much damage you deal it.
Do I have advantage against the door? Because it's not.
If you attack recklessly,
So it actually does maximum damage. Did you hover over the 14?
was she attacking with 2 hands or 1? Because maximum damage would be different then, wouldn't it?
Always
It
two.
would.
It's
Always
two.
She rolled maximum damage.
I don't have anything in my other
Oh,
hand,
you
so
rolled maximum damage. Okay. Yeah, she deals 14 damage to the door.
fuck you,
Yeah.
door.
You door.
That door.
You hit the door, and
Here's Johnny.
it's almost like a "Here's Johnny" moment. A large splinter of the door comes off, and you can, if you squeeze tightly, you think you can fit your whole body through it. But as you peek in to this new hole in the door, you see
We see something.
Belch
something.
more fire quick before it ends.
Another
Yeah.
dragon.
Remember, peek in.
I don't think I can,
Don't go
because
near
I'm
them.
scared.
I remind Alice, these things spew spores.
I'm still concentrating on it, so yeah, you can actually.
Stuff your head in the door and just belch fire, and then
Ask him if he's surprised it. If he's surprised it, you can act.
Yeah, I mean, like, that zombie was not expecting anything to come through that door.
Dragon breath breathing
Just seal
to
that
bust
door.
through the door.
Can
Like
I-
the Kool-Aid man.
Can I burp at him?
Yeah.
You can.
burp at him.
I do so.
Same
Last-
damage.
Alex, do the thing.
It's still the same damage. DC 13, damage 15.
You have to roll.
No, you gotta
a
roll
separate
the
one.
damage
You
part.
roll every time.
Oh,
It'd be
do I?
bonkers. Yeah, I think it'd
The
be
damage
bonkers
is different every
to
time.
damage
Yeah.
every time.
You roll 3d6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different breath on that
I don't know.
each
We'll
time.
stick with a 15 every time.
Yeah.
Sounds
Sounds good.
Boo.
Like a line of graham cracker crust on here, and I think I'm gonna like snort it up with.
Like blasting fire out your mouth. It's fun.
So that zombie that was kind of like sitting on the floor, slouched over, is now slouched over on fire. But it is still slouched over, still
Oof.
working on trying to sit up and attack or come towards you, or come towards whoever breathed fire on it. So
From down the hall, I'd be like, I assume there's another one.
I'm gonna back away from the door hole so that someone else can do a thing, and I don't get ash burns.
Could you move me into the building behind Quixotic?
Is this you?
so I'm going to as I'll roll a different initiative for the ash zombie. I was gonna keep everybody else in the same initiative rolls, if that's cool with you guys.
Seems fine by me.
Would it have been the same turn coming up then? So, or are you gonna start it all
so
over
it's gonna
again?
go Alice
Start with
went,
Alice.
and then
Okay, Alice went. Okay.
yeah.
And then and then it starts from the beginning. Just remove the
Dude,
17.
the 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not that it matters.
So yeah, with that, I guess it is Monty's turn.
So I pop my head in, peek it around the corner, and I see the guy, and I shout at him. I was like, "Are your parents cousins? They look like they were cousins."
That's it.
And
That's
that's it. I'm trying to. I gotta find these, right? I'm warming up. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll make it a task for my week and a half off.
Nice.
For you.
I mean, like while I'm here, I sit and scour the internet. There's like bad jokes is kind of hard to find. So
He saved anyway.
fucker.
Yeah,
Bad enough.
that joke was not bad enough to affect the zombie.
I pop back around the corner.
Sounds good. Taran, you are up.
I'm gonna hold my action. If something comes out the door, I will attack it. But I'm not clutter in that corner.
There's a site, vicious mockery insult generator. It's right there.
Is there?
I just typed in vicious mockery insults.
Yeah, a
and that
lot
was
of
the
those
first.
tend to be too like cheesy though.
Okay, you look him
We
square
want-
in
Your
the eye and you
entire,
say,
all of your jokes have been
We
super
want
cheesy.
the cheese. We want it.
you look him square in the eye and you say, your nose didn't fall off, it ran off because your face was too ugly. And then you
Yeah.
leave.
All
All
right.
right, let's see what this one has.
Turan, while you're waiting to see if there's anything else that's going to happen, you do get a small ping from one of your undead ravens.
Ping.
One of the near ones or one of the
One of the far away ones,
oh
or the far away one.
South one.
As you, it
I don't know
is
if I can technically look through it, but I could be made aware of it, I guess.
Yeah, on this turn, you don't. It's telling you that it's sensing movement, but that's about all you get at this point. So.
The familiars can telepathically communicate with you and share their visual or auditory senses while they are within a mile of you. So it sounds like
share visual.
they can choose. Like, are they like interrupting me to show something to me?
It's trying to get your attention that it's sensing movement.
Okay.
So.
Da-da. Da-da.
Did you have a break? Because the one that came up was pretty funny. You smell like a mix between orc turds and rancid toad breast milk.
That's
Oh, you
Wolf.
smell,
Don't
yeah, you smell like a mix between
did.
trolls,
Gross.
turds, and rancid goblin milk. So they're
Oh.
rotating through, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
just like inserting noun.
yeah.
It's like-
it's
it's like
kind of
Mad
like
Lab.
that.
Mad Lab.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of is like that. We'll roll with this one for a little while. I'll see if I can get some fun ones.
All right. So this smoldering pile of zombie is trying to work its way out. 10, 15, and as it comes out the door, it sees you,
Wait,
Alice.
does it work the door handle or is it reaching through the hole that she made?
It slides out through this gap in the door that Alice had made.
Like
And-
slumps through clumsily.
And as
Got
it
it.
does, it scrapes off some of the skin along its stomach as it gets caught on some of the remnants of the door hanging there.
Like full on like Walking Dead viscera.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so it's going to try and slam into you, Alice, as
Going
you
out the
had.
door, I attack it.
Okay.
Right? I was holding my action.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Did you say you're holding your action, or you just?
I said I backed up and I was gonna wait for something to crawl out the door. I guess I didn't call out a spell, but I would have cast one of my range spells on it. Do you accept?
You have to call, don't you? What you're prepared.
You're supposed to call what
Did
you're
it glow blue
preparing.
or glow blue?
Didn't we just have a thing about the blue?
Yeah, you fucking
blooming
bust
blade.
balls over that blooming
That's true.
blade.
I said I was
Sounds
gonna
like-
hold my action, or I was gonna wait for something to climb out the door. I didn't specifically say I was holding my action. So
Sounds like I'm getting slammed.
And you did get a ping from one of your undead ravens. So.
sure.
So as it climbs its way out through this hole in the door, it slams its body into you, Alice. And does a 14 hit?
Well,
Oh no, sorry, does a 19 hit?
yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, hopefully it's not 14 hit with
Alright.
19 damage.
No,
Or
no, no.
maybe.
So it slams into you and slams you against the door behind you, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Doke.
All's quiet for just a second, and then all of a sudden behind you, the door that you just got slammed into, you start to hear a boom boom. You hear what sounds like rattling, or not necessarily rattling, but a slight banging against the door on the other side of the door.
Fucking
Zombie
zombies.
banging. Yeah.
Hey guys, I think we got more company on behind me here.
Something seems to have been awoken in that door.
Cool.
And with that, it is Quixotic's turn.
He says, "I'm sorry?" Question mark. And he's gonna shoot the unmarked one, which should be marked as a color.
It should be. You're so needy.
He's gonna shoot the. I am a terrible person. I am the worst.
Can't believe you.
You can hit that guy for 10.
Okay. Yeah. He takes the 10 damage, and he's like this arrow as it like hits underneath his arm, like almost pins him to the door. But he pulls forward and like pulls the arrow out through him, and leaving behind a little bit of visceral insides on the outside.
And I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing for a while now. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna make my bonus action perception check for hidden shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm waiting for these fucking cultists.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I use my action to let everyone know there's movement south of us.
oh, okay. If he does that, I will step out because I truly believe that they've got this handled, and I do not want us to get snuck up on. I'm very paranoid for that for some reason. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move to there. Actually, there. So if he's announcing that we're gonna get snuck up or that something's moving around, I'm gonna move to there and kind of try and use the statue for cover.
Sounds good.
And actually, if he's gonna do that, I think I'll use the statue in stealth instead of perception because I should be able to see him coming if they're coming at us. So I'll hide behind the statue. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, there's a lot of retroactive choices being made here.
There are a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of retroactive choices being made
You
there.
you started it, bud.
All right, Duffos, you're up.
So on my action, I'm going to look at Nikola, tell him, hey, do me a favor, hide, and I'm going to stand right here in the middle of town.
And then he lights the whole building on fire.
I like that.
Fuck you guys. Oof.
Nope, I have a plan.
Everyone has
Alright.
a plan until they get punched in the face.
I liked
Excited
his
to see
last
what your
plan.
is.
Mike Tyson, good job.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold an actual action, and that action is going to be persuasion.
I don't know about actual. That seems a little targeted. You mean specific?
Oh, you
Might have
quit
been
being
specific.
butthurt over that.
So I'm holding a persuasion check right now.
Okay.
You gotta say for who or what.
For anything that's coming towards us. From
Kind of okay.
All right. Sounds good. What's gonna be your
Trigger?
trigger?
Person.
If you
when
see,
somebody
if you see somebody, you're gonna shout out.
no, when somebody hits this point right here.
Okay.
When they're coming towards town.
Sounds good. Alice, you are up.
I'm going to.
Guess I'll check that one behind you, right?
You still have.
Why would I not kill the thing?
Is it not dead?
He's not dead.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna plant
You
my
stubborn
foot
little fuck.
and dragon's breath. Green boy, please.
Oof.
You blast both of them? Is there more than one?
No, there's one behind
there
her,
one
one
on
in
each
front of
side of
her,
her.
and it's a cone.
Hmm. All right, roll damages.
Actually, you're gonna roll
Right, that's my
damage.
job.
Yep.
I thought you like I do it, but then like after that's completely out of your hands. You're like,
I'm like, what's
Not
it
really
gonna
sure
do?
about it.
I did the thing. Now what
you
happened?
choose direction, and that's about it.
I mean, you could just roll 3d6 as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could be the one rolling damage.
He's
But
doing
You
great.
did a good job.
So
that time.
I don't feel the
Yeah,
need to do that.
And 2 out of 2.
Nice.
Very good.
Folk team.
this fire
Yeah, 5, 4, 5.
envelops the zombie and the door behind it, and the flames start to catch up on the door splinters that you have made, and the zombie tries to grasp onto it to try and like steady itself, but as it does, it impales itself onto one of the shards of the door,
Fucking stupid zombie.
taking enough damage to kill it twice over. That zombie is dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Dead Jim.
He's dead,
Dead.
Jim.
Dead Jim.
Take that, dummy.
That will end my turn.
All right. Kohi.
What am I standing next to? What is this? Is that a ladder?
You look up and it looks like it's possibly a ladder that may go up to the roof.
But no one would have.
Not really meant for ladders.
Get your 500-pound ass up there.
I put my one fucking turtle flipper on and just blast to the bottom step.
As you do, like the bottom step breaks through.
Made me
It's
feel
funny.
bad. So
Make him
5,
differently in Turtle Land, don't
10.
It's not your weight. It was a very rickety ladder.
they? Ooh,
Sure. That's what we'll tell
Oh.
him.
Yeah.
Come on,
Just
save
big boned.
Just let me save face. Jesus. 15, 20, 25. That's it. I'm gonna wait and see if anything comes out already. Sacred Flame.
Sounds good.
Turn.
Nicola.
All right, I'm going to trust what he said, and I'm going to kind of go over here. And I'm assuming there's a bush or tall grass or something over in this general area.
The grass around the building is tall and a little bit overgrown. Nothing. I guess like no bushes per se. You have to go probably another 20 feet to the east before you start getting into like more of the bushes.
There is a wall, though, for that,
yeah.
that building to the south. If you can make it to there, you can hide behind that.
Yeah, this is as far as I can make it. But I kind of crouch down a little bit, start watching for something to come up to Quixotic and Death Post. And I ready a Eldritch Blast in case I see anything trying to be aggressive towards them.
Be aggressive.
Don't be aggressive.
Sounds good.
Be passive. Be passive.
All right, Monty. Mr. Passive.
Mr. Passive. What way are the doors opening here?
I mean, like you've been all opening them in.
That door's dead.
Like, well, yeah, you
There's
guys
one
keep.
more door.
But this one, so this one down here is still shut, right?
It is.
The one
Alice's.
directly below Alice.
Yeah, where
Yep.
there's booming going on from it. So
There's
I'm
some
gonna-
banging going on behind that
yeah,
door.
some bangs. Well, if it's rooms are rocking, we're gonna
Dead
knock
open
anyway.
inside.
I'm gonna reach past Alice and try the handle to see if it's stuck. Is it?
Please
is it
excuse me
stuck?
while I release this behind you.
As you reach for the handle does not seem to be locked, but the door does seem to be stuck.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I'll ready an Eldritch Blast, and with a bonus action, I will bardically inspire Alice.
Okay. Sounds good.
So you get a D6.
Whenever you want it on a D20 roll.
Whenever you want it, whenever you need it.
Any way you want it, that's the way.
Yes.
Nice.
Journey.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mhm.
Is that in your turn?
That will end my turn. So the trigger for is if a zombie busts through that door, and I have a clear shot at it, I will take it. That is my trigger.
Sounds good. With that, Taran, it is your turn.
Could I use like a free action or a bonus action or an action? What do you think it would be to like use the perception of my, or not use the perception, but to perceive through my
An action.
familiars? An action?
Yeah. If you're going to lose the sight from you, to then perceive through something else.
Did the familiars get turns? No.
They do.
They usually go when you go.
Yeah. Conjured by the spell, must be the same type. If you already have a familiar conjured, similar. I don't know. Communicate and share visual and auditory senses while they're within a mile of you. I'd have to look up what actual familiars do.
So if you wanted to look out of the door right now and perceive to see if you could see anything, you would make a perception check, right?
Well, no. If I looked out the door, I'd be looking out the door for free, wouldn't I?
You can
But
look
you're
out the
looking-
door, but
you're
if you
looking-
want to look actively, you need to, and you want to make a perception check out the door. I'm not going to give you a free perception check to see.
No,
if you
no.
can
I
find
wasn't
anything
asking
hidden.
for a perception check. I was asking to perceive.
So like, what do your birds?
I wanted
see
to
right now?
look. I'm sorry, I used a different word for look.
Okay,
I wanted to look through my, just see. I want to see what my birds see. I just want to quick close my eyes and be like, oh, this one sees this one sees this one sees this.
That is a perception check then.
It'd be the same as me looking with my eyes, though.
That doesn't even make us do perception checks if we're trying to pay attention to stuff.
I understand where you're coming from, Colin. And I think though, because you are losing the perception around you and trying to switch your perception to something else, it takes a little bit more.
It says in Find Familiar, additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Why doesn't it include that with Flock of Familiars?
Because you're a penis head.
No, I didn't write it. I didn't write the book.
I fail to see the connection. Hey, maybe you can elaborate. Draw the dots for me here.
I will. Can I use my action to? Was it say perceive to look through them, or can I also move them?
As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes. Here's what it hears until the start of your next turn. Gaining the benefits during this time, you are deaf and blind without cards senses. Da-da.
Can I look through one and issue commands as an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will switch the one that pinged me. I will stay in like this corner here.
Okay.
And I will switch to this one down here. And I will look through it and see what's coming from like this direction.
Okay.
Let me the ruler quick just to show you. The fuck. That? Like looking in, I'm gonna have him look this direction from
Okay.
where he is. And what does he see?
I mean, so as you like kind of bring your eyesight into the eyes of your undead raven, and it is one's a little bit droopy because like it is undead, but as you kind of force it to concentrate and kind of focus as to what's going on, you do see one cultist kind of hiding behind a tree,
Mm-hmm.
kind of looking to see if he can see what's going on up to the north.
Okay.
The door of this building down here is ajar now, and that is what you see.
You have to like open it for me to be able to see like through the door
Yes, I can do that.
from where he is.
It's raspberry jam.
Okay, so there's not like anything like sitting in the doorway.
Damn.
All right,
No.
so and then I'll just tell him to fly to this tree. Just like perch up at the top.
Okay.
So that I can see. And just like that'll I'll tell the guys in the building what I see. There's one guy on a tree couple, like 100 feet south of us.
As you bring your raven up to the top of the tree, you did catch a glimpse, a fleeting glimpse, of a secondary cultist. Oh man, I should probably get back to the object and tokens later. You did catch a glimpse of what looked like a secondary cultist hiding behind this tree over here, but you aren't sure for certain what
Okay.
it is. So
All right, I'll say one definitely here, maybe another somewhere a little to the west or east, and that's it. And then I don't even use a bonus action on, so I'll just like hang out here. Or can I exit? If I stay in the bird, do I have to use my action next turn to look through him again? Probably. That's the way the spell is worded. It sounds like I'd have to use my action, even if I'd never don't choose to leave. So
we'll work on figuring out the minutia of this.
Sure. All right, then that's pretty much my turn. Then I'll just convey that information. I don't want to shout it outside because I don't want them to hear, but I will tell everyone inside and like maybe whisper yell at Quixotic.
Keelan, my passive perception is a 16. How's their stealth doing?
It's doing.
Okay, just checking.
Yep.
As long as they're making their checks.
They are.
Yeah.
I don't know, how's your eyesight?
I'm an elf. It's fantastic.
Fair. What do your elf eyes see?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Eats all the carrots.
Yeah. I'm good. I conveyed the information. That's the end of my turn.
They also may not have moved since the last time that you came out here. So.
Fair enough. But they still had to make their stealth checks. If one of them sneezes, I'm still going to see it.
Yep, that's fine. So.
End turn.
All right. With that, it's gonna be the Ash Zombies' turn. You continue to hear banging on the door behind you, Alice. You see Monty standing in front of you with an Eldritch Blast, right?
Glowing finger.
Yeah.
The glowing finger waiting to go off in case that door comes down.
And you feel inspired.
I have something ready too.
Kohi also has something ready to go. Give me 1 second.
Door's gonna open. It's just gonna be like, whoa, bam.
Ooh, it's a big strength check.
The door behind you, as it's banging, you can feel, if you're still leaning against it, you can feel it straining, and this zombie must have almost had like a running start. It slams into the door, pushes you out a little bit, and there's now a gap.
It's Wheaties.
In this door. You can now see that there is not only one zombie trying to come out, but a second zombie as well.
Motherfucker.
You guys will get we'll go with Kohi and then Monty next, so you guys will get your attacks of opportunity.
Would they have to wait for them to be in the hallway, or if they saw them, period? I don't remember what they said.
I was waiting for something to come to the door.
Yeah, zombie attempts to come through the door.
Okay. So not necessarily triggered yet.
No, I mean.
Oh, he attempted to come through the door.
No, they're going to be moving through the door. There's a herd movement on the other side.
Shortly.
And I guess the orange one is going to try and get to there, and the purple one is going to get to like halfway out the door.
How do you not snap them to center?
Hold Alt.
Like Alt. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Push Alice back a little bit because you said that she did move back a little.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang on. So we can clean this up. We'll get rid of the green one. We'll move Alice back a little bit, and the purple one is out in the hallway as well. The orange one was the one that broke down the door, using its action to slam against the door. And the purple one coming out can only get to you, Alice, and is going to try and slam itself into you.
I was going to say quickly, did she have her Hue or her polearm out?
I thought.
Did she switch?
She had Hue from when she had attacked
She dropped Hue out in the... oh, no, she was tagging with Hue because she opened the doors.
Yep.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit, Alice?
It does. Was she
Alright.
raging?
Oh,
I can't remember.
she's
No.
not
Doesn't
raging.
look like
She
it.
had not raged yet. No.
Okay.
Oh.
Takes 3.
All right, and so that is going to end their turn. I am going to roll the cultist initiative at this point to get them, since they are actively trying to figure out what's going on in the north end of town. It's not very good. All right, and with that, it is Quixotic's turn.
Do we get to shoot our ready to action?
Oh,
or are
you
doing
do.
it on our turn?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Kohi, go up. Go ahead.
Doop. Spadoop. On the orange one that blasted through the door.
Okay. Let's go like. All right. It takes
Radiant.
7 radiant flame damage.
Would that happen
And-
before he attacks her?
And then you had an Eldritch Blast waiting for it too,
I
Josh. didn't
did. I just cast it. So
you?
Big ol'
Maybe.
annoying.
And your Eldritch Blast, as it comes out, it slams into the orange one, and it knocks it back a little bit, and it takes the 2 force damage. But it is still gnawing,
Yeah.
climbing, and trying to get its arms towards you guys. All right.
All
Now
right.
it's Quixotic's turn.
Mute.
Zombies push the door open.
Red light.
Back.
Yeah,
No.
right. All right. I'm gonna give Davpos a quick wave, and then I'm gonna kind of do my stupid hand signals that no one understands, and kind of point forward. I'm gonna do my tuck and roll up to here,
Hilarious.
and bonus action hide. And then I will hold action for anything that is gonna come within my line of vision, and any cultists that are come within my line of vision. I know they're down there. I know they're kind of moving around, and if they come around, I'm gonna just pop one in the head there.
Sounds good. With that, it is Davpos's turn.
All right. So
Davpos, you
nothing
haven't
came
seen
of-
anything. You haven't seen any cultists yet, but you did hear from inside. Taran mentioned that he saw cultists heading up the road with a little bit of a
Right.
whisper, with a little bit of a whisper shout.
So I'm gonna calmly walk over here. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna look down the road towards where we've been called out, where the cultists are, and I'm gonna start tapping my foot impatiently.
Do you mark off your spell slot for your ready persuasion?
Wait.
He had readied persuasion.
Yeah.
But you didn't do a
Persuasion is not a
persuasion
spell.
spell, did
But
you?
it wasn't.
No,
Ca-
it
it
wasn't a
wasn't
spell. It
cast.
was literally
though.
just. It was like I'm writing a check. That's all. I'm
Yeah,
doing.
persuasion's a check, not a spell.
Sorry, my apologies.
No,
No, you're
good.
fine. And so I'm just gonna stand there tapping my foot impatiently now.
Like I persuade you people I cannot see.
Oh, I
Go away.
I confused persuasion for suggestion.
Yeah, it's okay. That ends my turn.
That me?
Sounds good.
Welcome up.
All right, with that, it is Alice's turn.
Choppy,
So-
choppy.
Looks like I've got orange and pink, right?
Yep.
That need killing. Do I still have
Yes.
Dragon's Breath?
You do.
Can I aim and get them both?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a
mean,
cone. Can I
They're in a
aim?
door. I don't see why you wouldn't. They're in a doorway.
You aim between them, it should hit.
One of them wasn't. The orange one got through.
Both of them got through. You can, if you aim your breath weapon just right, you should be able to get both of them and not
That's-
hit Kohi.
That's my goal.
It's a good goal to have.
Alex, you with me?
I'm on you.
Roll 3d6.
Or
They have to make a DC 13. No, you roll the.
no.
You roll on this
No,
time.
he's doing a
That's
good
fine.
job. I let him do it.
Oh, okay.
All
What's that?
right. So the zombies, not sure what's going on with the fire, are unable to kind of move out of the way as this cone of fire comes at them, and they both take 8 damage.
Get fucked.
Boom.
That will be my turn.
Okay. As you do so, I need all 3 of you guys, actually, Kohi,
Savings.
Monty, and Alice, to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, they poofed.
They pooted.
They pooted.
Ooh.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
I'm eating that one.
All right. So Kohi and Monty, I need, or basically, for the next minute, you guys are coughing and hacking, and have, as you have breathed in this ash puff that you had definitely maneuvered through before, but this time you guys have failed it and have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws and ability checks for the next minute.
Cool. Fun on a bun.
That
I was
sucks.
supposed to.
What was that about?
I was
Oh,
trying to
oh.
display the bad stuff.
Ability,
in-
yeah.
But did
Attack
not do
rolls
that.
and ability checks. So
Yep.
it's like poison.
Yep. Oh, you can, and then at the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the check.
Okay.
So, all right. With that, it is Kohi's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna make my con check.
It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah, the end
And
of
in
your
my
turn.
turn. Oh, man.
No, they usually do that when they take a hit.
All right. I'm going to. Can I? I'll do this.
If you do something that requires them to make a save, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Come on. Do I get both of them or just the one? 5 feet.
5 feet, just the one.
All right.
All right. Oh, Constitution save.
They're probably not awful at that.
A.
They're awful
Hey.
enough.
As
Yeah.
you speak, as you hold your holy symbol and speak your word,
Turtle,
radiant
turtle.
energy
Cowabunga, dude.
emits out of you, and kind of burning this undead construct in front of you. It takes the 3 damage. And with
All right.
that, can you make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage?
Yep, I can.
Oof.
You are still coughing and hacking as you try and work out some of this ash from your lungs.
Cool. Turn.
All right, Nicola.
All right, I'm going to just move up here a little bit, get myself all nice and cozy behind some cover, and try and make myself all stealthy.
Okay.
Just in case we have some visitors, and definitely ready an Eldritch Blast again if we have some angry visitors.
Sounds good. With that, it is the cultist's turn. From behind the tree down here, Devos, you hear words shout towards you. Who are you? What do you want?
I want my tribute.
And I guess I'll let you respond on your turn, but that
Mhm.
ends the cultist's turn.
Maybe don't mention something that happened to a dragon. Just saying.
All right, Monty.
Montaigne Jones. I am going to. We are going to viciously mock them. And I've got one prepared. So hold on, let me do this. I'm going to do the roll. Oh, that's exciting.
5.
1. But I point at Orange. He's right by me. And I say, "You look like a magpie served from a dwarf's codpiece." See, I find that cheesy. That's the best one I've been able to find. It's good.
5 out of 10.
I know.
Would not reuse.
You're taking the orange one you said?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. It doesn't understand it so hard that it takes one psychic damage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on its next attack roll.
But as it does so, it doesn't
let me
understand
make my
it so
con.
hard that it slips and stumbles on some of its own charred flesh hanging down from its body. And you think that it looks like it's about to die of laughter, but it comes back up and straightens up and looks at you.
Well, that was rude. Oh shit, I need to roll at disadvantage. Hold on, I'll do that again. There you go. Did I pass with one of those?
Yeah. So as
Yes.
you cough and you think that you have most of the ash out of your lungs this time.
You have to make, or you did. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't do it fancy like you did.
You're right.
All right.
You're right, you didn't.
With that, let's see. It is going to be Tehran's turn.
I will move. Can I move 2 birds towards them as my action?
Sure.
Okay. I'll put one like over here, and I'll put one right there.
Okay.
And I'll fly this one like across here and just try to get a good look at everything.
Okay.
And then maybe just have him rest in that tree.
Okay. Yeah. As it comes to a rest, you look down below. Make me a perception check.
Sure, I'm really good at those.
Yeah.
Which one's the one with the lazy eye?
All of them.
All of them. Depends what time of day it is. Ooh,
Perfect.
consistency.
Yeah, it's consistent with the perception check.
I think Tehran's got the lazy eye.
It's a bunch of clay pigeons with googly eyes slapped on the front.
It's the Steve Buscemi character from Big Daddy.
There you go.
It's just Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
That's horrifying. Can you imagine a bunch of undead crows with Steve Buscemi heads on them?
Petition
love
to
it.
make this canon.
With no beak, it's just Steve
It's just a
Buscemi's
head.
face.
Steve Buscemi, yeah.
Like, that's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
God.
Very entertaining.
What is the Egyptian god that has the bird that has the person's face?
Horus?
Is it
Yeah.
Horus?
Right?
Yeah.
I think it is
Okay.
Horus, yeah.
Terrifying Horus little birds.
The
That's
Egyptian
epic.
god was Stephen Buscemi, right?
Stephen Buscemi. Yes.
I'll yell at
The
everyone. As
fifth.
far as I can tell, there's still 2 guys and they haven't gone anywhere.
Did you know that he was a firefighter?
These birds can't fight fires. They can barely lift anything.
All right. With that, it is the Ash Zombie's turn.
That
Woof.
was my turn.
The orange one is going to reach out towards you, Kohi, and try and slam its body into you.
At me, bro. That's a big old negative.
It
Wah,
hits your
wah.
shell and just can't
Awesome.
can't believe that it's not going to move at all. And the purple one is going to try and slam its body into you, Alice.
What do you got? Okay.
Ooh.
Fuck
Woof.
you.
He got me.
Not raging.
I mean, could be worse.
Could be on
So-
fire.
So
It will
hits
be
you,
shortly.
and again, almost slams you back into the broken, splintered door behind you, where the zombie, the now somewhat flame extinguished zombie, is still kind of hung up on one of the broken parts of the door. All right. With that, it is Quazotic's turn.
All right, give me a tuck and roll to here. And I can kind of see this guy. Then I'm gonna. The birds aren't granting. They aren't next to him, right? They're just nearby.
Yeah, they're up in the
I
trees.
would also say that even if they were, they weren't threatening.
Right. Yet. Those,
Yeah, yeah.
those fucking faces, though. Those eyes look like they're about to do something. All right. I guess have that guy give me an deception check, please, from Derpy McDerpington behind the tree.
Okay.
You can go ahead and roll whatever he wants, I think.
Yeah. Look at that. Okay.
He's gonna have potentially a lot of cover, yeah.
Well, he's pretty well hidden behind that tree. He's probably got 50% cover. So.
Okay. So he can take his 50% cover. I'm gonna take a plunk at him. With a plunk here and a plunk there.
Half cover is that +5 to AC? Or
It's
plus
half cover is +2, 3/4 cover is +5.
Mm.
And so I'm sure the tree practically explodes, but
Yeah. Your arrow does hit a tree branch on its way there, and knocks it just a little bit off course, and whizzes right past him, and you hear him say, "What the heck?"
Alright. And I'll move back just a little bit.
You're like, that was a warning shot.
All right. So that ends your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Dapos.
So I shout out at them that I'm waiting for their tribute.
Okay.
Persuasion, deception. What are you doing?
Yeah,
here?
make me a deception check.
Or wielding the dragon head.
I am your god now.
Mm-hmm. The king is dead.
Yep. Long live the king.
Long live the dragon.
Hang on. So I want them to make.
Did it go through?
Yeah, it went through. 17 deception. I want them to make an insight check, which I'm failing on what insight is going to be, since I don't have a stat block in front of me. Alright, so I make a wisdom check. They're not super smart. Well, it's better to know that you
But
are
they
fucking full of
did.
shit.
Wah, wah.
What a
Yep.
fake out.
So,
Never
In the
said,
moment
I'm
of
just
clarity.
asking for tribute. That's all I'm asking for.
It's not unreasonable.
alright. We'll see what they do next.
Give
Alice.
me money.
I liked what happened last time, so I'm going to try it again. I'm going to aim real careful at these ash zombies and dragon's breath them Both, please, Alex.
Dragon's breath for the win, Alex.
A little salty at all you guys getting to use your new fun abilities and things, and I'm using Alex's new fun ability, which is cool. But I've got some too. Just
Bust
saying.
them out.
This worked great, didn't it?
No, it's working great, which is why I'm doing it. But it's fun though. This is cool.
The orange one takes your fire damage, and it looks like it's about to go down, but somehow this husky, crispy husk of a zombie is still standing, and the purple one attempts to. You see it burn up and shrivel up and fall to the ground, not moving anymore. You think the purple one is no longer going to come back and is dead.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, Kohi.
All right, I'm gonna do the thing again.
Do the magic. Do the magic.
On my orange guy here.
Word of radiance.
All right.
Restacking my cantrips has helped immensely.
Give you a little bit more flexibility.
Well, yeah, I have this D6 that are all like if I'm a surrounded as I am a tank, so everything 5 feet of me has to do this.
Boom.
So that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
And then I have whatever Sacred Flame for radiant damage at range.
Does that
nice.
ignore? Can you pick the targets on that one, or is that
For what?
anything? Sacred Flame.
It's 60 feet at range.
Oh.
So.
Or though I meant your word of radiance.
It's anything that I can see. Each creature of my choice that you can see.
All right. So I guess did you choose me or not? No.
So as you grab your holy symbol and speak your word of radiance, this beam of radiant energy comes out of your holy symbol and basically explodes into the chest of this zombie, killing it instantly.
And he gets back up again. It's amazing. It's ridiculous.
You don't
Radiant
think
damage.
that this zombie is going to be getting back up this time.
Zombies don't like radiant damage.
No, they don't.
All right,
So.
I can make my con saving throw maybe.
Yep, make me a Constitution
At
saving throw at
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
All right, big money. No whammy. Hey.
Beat it.
Seeing this grin on your face, you think that having just destroyed this zombie, you cough out the last of the ash from your lungs,
Yeah.
and you
Huck a
think that
loogie
you
on
are
it.
no longer going to be hawking a loogie anymore.
I had no idea these zombies were unfiltered.
That's raw. That's raw, unfiltered zombies right there.
Okay.
You're eating people.
Nicola.
All
I
right.
want to walk to the door.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
I am. So where I'm at, can I tell if they're coming any closer or not? Because I don't technically see them or anything.
No, you have not seen anybody come closer yet.
You gotta get less comfy.
Okay.
That's true.
I just
Very
I continued to wait in eager anticipation.
All right.
And
Are you
with
holding
Eldritch,
any actions?
with an Eldritch Blast.
With an Eldritch
Ready.
Blast. All right, there we go.
The fucking pop their head off your shoulder.
All right. With that, it is the cultist's turn. The cultist, you hear from Duff Buzz from down south, down here.
Down south.
You hear come back from the tree. Take your false claims and leave this area for fodder of the green dragon.
Can I reply through the bird? Can Bird Buscemi say something back?
Bird shimmy.
Bird Shemmy.
I get a reaction from that, right?
On your turn, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, you. I don't think you can. From what
No,
I was
you
reading on
definitely
your
can't.
familiar one, I don't think you can talk to your familiars. But, and that ends their turn. So,
You're a big talker.
Yeah. Well, I drank half of it and wanted to fall asleep.
all right, Monty, you're up.
I can't imbibe alcohol anymore without wanting to fall asleep.
So they didn't attack anybody, did they?
No.
I
And
don't even know exactly where they're at. So let's see. I'm right here. So all right. So what we got right.
actually, the one that Rob shot at, or that Quixotic shot at, is going to try and hide.
25.
So,
Actually, 25. I can just get to the corner here. I will move here, and I will prep. So I will ready if an aggressive movement is made towards anyone that I consider my friends. I am going to cast Bane on 3 of the targets. So I guess that's within 30 feet. So no, I'm not. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on whoever was first to deal damage.
okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
Taran.
Could I hear him from like in? Well, I guess I'd be hearing him through my birds, right?
You'd be hearing them through your words.
Okay. I will drop bird and go out into Yan opening.
Is that one of them new euphemisms that kids are using these days? Because like I don't get that. Dropping bird.
I've heard of whipping the bird.
Flipping the bird, whipping the bird, dropping the bird.
Over here.
Dropping the bird.
Actually, that sounds like it involves drugs. I don't like that.
I'll just kind of like inch up behind Daphos, be like, "So how's it going?"
I think I got this.
Yeah. If someone asks you
Got
if
it.
you're a god, what do you say?
Yes.
There you go. I'll be over here. I'll be back here.
Sounds good. And with that, it's going to be the Ash Zombie's turn, which are done. And Quixotic, you are up.
Can I still see my friend over there? You said he attempted to hide.
It is higher than your passive perception. Right?
Okay, I will make a bonus action to attempt to perceive a hidden enemy.
All right.
How's
You
that?
see him.
Okay, I still have my insight bonus on him, so I'm going to make my longbow attack again. He's still got, you said half cover, right?
Yep.
Damn it.
If his AC's at 13, I would still hit him.
Yeah. You hear him say, "Ow!"
Ooh, he took his 14 damage. Okay, then.
And then falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Passive perception doesn't see him. Well, how about my active one?
he very loudly says, "Ow!" And then you don't hear any more gasping for breath from behind the tree.
My knee, thud.
All right.
And I'll move
Dumpos.
back
You're
again.
killing the
Oh, you're moving
cultists, I
back.
guess.
Cool.
What did I do now?
Rhiannon asks what's happening. I said, I guess we're killing the cultists.
Well, I mean, they are cultists, so fuck those guys.
They've done nothing wrong. They're not good people, but they haven't
Just
One
been
necessarily.
person's cult is another person's religion.
Yeah.
So help me God
Matter
if you say there are
perspective.
good people on both sides.
No.
Oh, don't you fucking do it.
All religions are cults.
True that.
Fair enough.
Some are
Okay.
just smaller than others.
Yes. There
Or
you go.
have less money.
All right. Dumpos, you're up.
What is talking? Is talking the full action?
It's a free action technically on your turn. But
Depends on
if you're
depends on what
trying
you're
to,
trying to do.
Depends what you're doing, yeah.
yeah.
If you're
Okay.
trying to command them or intimidate them or whatever.
Not quite. I'm literally just going to say something gibberish that they can't understand because it's in a different language.
Good option.
Do it.
Sure.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
So you break it off of Alice then.
Yep, Alice no longer
So
has
that-
Dragon's Breath.
I think that was probably nearly done anyways, though. It's been
Yep.
about
Agree.
a minute.
It's been a couple of rounds, yeah.
Yep, it was almost done. I think this next turn was going to be the last one, but
Good
still.
choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
I give myself lightning.
I wasn't judging. I just think it's funny. Yeah, good choice.
I start cursing in Celestial, so if anyone hears Celestial, which I know at least one member of this party does,
That's negative.
I do.
yeah.
Okay.
I could decide if I wanted to comprehend languages, but no.
Anyway, so I
Okay.
start cursing if God, I had something for this, and that's my actual thing.
Okay.
And then I cast my own Dragon's Breath straight up into the sky.
Ooh.
Yeah, but what color is it?
Ooh.
It's lightning.
Ooh.
Lightning out of his mouth.
But
That's
you-
exciting.
You had
If
a,
it were a poison dragon, it would be.
yeah, I was gonna say if it were green, you'd have a chance to impersonate their god.
I'm not impersonating a god. I'm impersonating a blue dragon.
Okay,
Mm.
I support that.
Make me a deception check.
I think it sounds more like a performance to me, but
All right, I'll go performance.
Hey,
That's
Okay,
fine.
PM.
It's the
no,
same
that's
check.
fine. Yeah.
It's technically the same check for me, so it doesn't matter.
That's
but
fine.
yeah.
Do a
Performance is
check.
the better call. Thanks, Colin.
hey, look at that.
Yeah.
All right. For the cultist that saw you, that's pretty convincing.
Tehran just leans around the statue, just like a. All right.
7 out of 10. Yeah.
All right.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're gonna just. Yeah. I like that.
Turn? Oh, whistle.
Yep. Alice, you are up.
Hell yeah. I think the best I got is to try to get as close as I can, which isn't so good at all.
You can dash, which
Double
means you use your
move.
action to move again for another 30 movement.
Cool. Let's do it.
Where do you want to go? You can pretty much get to like
Just get me
fucking wherever.
as close as you can.
Count out 60.
While you were here. So
She breaks through the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Pulls up Blair from the first campaign.
Just dives through the window for no reason.
That was
Flashbang.
the first night that we played, I think, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Go straight through the boards.
Why don't you go through window? No, I want to go through the wall.
Okay, that's it for me.
Stained
Right?
glass
Right. Well,
window.
and I have my halberd.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Okay.
would say that during your action and your movement,
As
you
I-
could stow and then draw a weapon.
I have.
Those are free actions you can do.
I agree.
Alright. Cool. Kohi.
Can't really see what's going on out here. You're stationed behind Bill Brasky over there. Statue.
Bill Brasky.
There you go. All right. I saunter out here. 10, 20. I go kind of look around a little bit more.
Mhm.
Safe foot. Thank you for
Just wanna
checking.
Make sure I wasn't squeeze something that hurt.
30. Just put my claws on my hips. Right next to this blue dragon here. Nothing. Nothing going on.
Okay.
So I will ready a sacred flame if anyone tries to attack me or the dot post next to me.
Nicola.
I am still eager with anticipation that we will have some friends to mess up soon. with my Eldritch Blast that I have ready.
I believe in you.
And what's your trigger?
If they become aggressive towards anybody in my line of sight.
Sounds good. With that, it is the cultist's turn. Yeah. The cultist from behind the tree to the south is going to come out with his hands up.
Oh, we should definitely kill him then, right?
Stop it, Teron. Maybe he wants to worship his god.
That was an obscene gesture and aggressive towards my or vicious mockery. Boom.
Microaggression.
He has
Microaggression.
no. His scimitar is still resting on his hip. His hands are up, and he gets down on his knees and bows down at the perceived power that he just witnessed.
You dragon
coming
god.
from this seemingly humanoid form of what he thinks may or may not be a blue dragon. Yeah, and as you're watching him, from the backside of this building, there is not one, not two, not three, but
Jesus fuck.
4 cultists that emerge with their hands up in the air,
Oh.
and begin to go onto their knees as well,
Oh.
having witnessed this electric blue lightning stream up into the sky. They've only seen it once before in an amazing display of power from an ancient blue dragon.
Hmm.
I don't think we have enough crack to sprinkle on all of them, so we should probably let this play out.
Yeah.
Not
All
enough
right.
evidence to play.
Well, good Kohi's not going to let you just blast these people.
And with that, it is Monty's turn.
What are you gonna do, buddy?
And go disarm them.
That's probably a bit too passive aggressively aggressive.
I would
Give
ask
your
them to
weapons
lay
as
down
an
their
offering
arms.
to your god. Your god demands all
Or no,
the metal on
Or
you.
just quite literally, you could just say disarm in the face of your god.
Yeah, we're your god's henchmen.
He's got all the
Bare
minions.
weapons.
All right, I will approach next to Tehran, and
Nudge you. I'm like, fuck, that went way better than I expected it to.
I was like, right? Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. Let's see what we can get out of this. I'm gonna shout off some gibberish in Undercommon, and then I'm gonna say,
Wait, I speak Undercommon. You better say this.
it's too late in the night.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right. Whatever. Nope. Not happening. I'll work on it. And then I say to the cultists, to them, I say, present your offerings to your
Ooh.
mighty god. And I
Ooh.
gesture over at that post. That post? Yeah.
Yep.
On my turn, I just go out there. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Make me
Present
a
your
persuasion
offering.
check with advantage.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what he
Said-
said.
You said persuasion? All right.
Persuasion with advantage.
There you go.
Good job.
That's a yab.
That's a listen. You gotta
Okay.
listen.
Sounds good. So Tehran, you are the hype man.
I'm just like, yeah.
Word.
Stay in character. This is
No.
very
My man,
confusing for
my
me.
dragon
No,
man over
I,
here.
I step out and I'll just like.
Do you have an
I'll-
air horn?
Give it up.
I guess I
Give it up.
did give Monty advantage because
No, I would
he said-
essentially I would walk out and I would posture and I would be like, yeah. I would hold out my hand and like, He doesn't like it when you hand him things.
Yay!
Tony Stark.
I like that.
All right.
Actually, I was gonna say that. I was gonna have him. Everyone.
Perfect.
There we go.
All right, Quixotic.
I will step to there, and I'm gonna say in Draconic on the off chance that one of them actually speaks it
Ooh.
to Dav Post, because I don't know if he knows it or not. But I'll
I
say
I
know
do.
it.
you do. Okay, good. This is entirely just for posturing. To say I assume we disarmed them now, sir. Master, in, like I said, in Draconic. So if any of them understands it, hopefully they'll catch that. And then to
Great.
them, I'll say,
Dragon.
you will disarm now before the master, or you will face the consequences.
Sounds good. You want to make a persuasion check?
I will. Can I have advantage if I was speaking in Draconic and talking to?
I'll give you advantage with Draconic because they do, unbeknownst to you, but they do speak Draconic. So
It was an off assumption, but
Yeah.
Here we go. 21. Oh, that's a perception check. That's wrong. This is where the failure comes in. Brace yourselves.
Hey, all
Called
right.
it.
Yeah.
He called it.
all right, they
Woof.
don't look very convinced by your posturing.
Boo.
Draconic.
Still got the bow up.
Duffos. You now have 5 cultists walking towards you with their hands up and almost going into a kneeling, bowing position.
I thought they were prostrating themselves
Frustrating.
What?
on the ground. Anyways, okay, continue. I need the picture in my head, Keelan. I need to live this story.
I have to look.
Be in
I
it.
have to-
Paint me a picture
Feel
with
it.
your words.
Are you looking at what
Smell
prostrating
it.
means?
Yeah, I do.
I know what prostrating means.
I don't. It's very close to something. Oh, lay oneself flat on the ground, face downward, especially in reverence or submission.
Kind of like
The upside
kowtowing.
is he doesn't have colon cancer.
Usually, you're in that position when you're getting your prostate checked, though.
All right.
All right, Duffos.
All right. I'm
Your
In-
face down. Your prostate check?
in common because they're below me. They don't deserve to hear my tongue.
Okay.
I say, what do you offer?
Good
Do you guys want to drop out of rounds?
Sure, if you feel like
Yeah.
it's necessary.
If they're not gonna try and stab me
Can I,
Not yet.
yet.
Go ahead, Alice.
when he speaks, can I cast thaumaturgy and like make the ground rumble a little bit?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Good
Do
job,
it.
Flavor.
I would like to do that, please.
I like it.
I'm glad you picked that up. Good
All
job.
right,
Sex.
Duffos, make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Yep, that's what I thought it was going to be.
Ooh. We're gonna make him give us stuff.
Yeah, give me stuff.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We've persuaded them to present their offerings and bow before the power of their god, and now we've intimidated them.
You've used
All right.
every charisma check you can: performance, deception, persuasion, and intimidation.
All right.
Yep.
I go to disarm the
It's a
cultist.
show.
I will also approach and disarm.
Okay.
I'll get the
Uh,
one to the south, please.
They are apprehensive about giving up their
South.
I guess what do they do on their turn?
their arms.
Like, what is their response to our
Okay.
checks then?
Yeah.
Drop out of rounds.
As they hear you, and the guy in the back here, marked with the symbol, he looks to have a little bit different colored robes than the rest. You hear him say, "Oh, great Blue, we bring you these gifts as a tribute to your awesome power." and you see him kind of dig into a small pouch and pull out three diamonds that are worth about, just kind of roughly looking at them as you take them to Tehran, roughly 100 gold pieces each.
Yes, take them.
When he digs in his pouch, I'll like hold my sword to his throat, and then take the diamonds from him.
Oh, chill.
Hey, he didn't tell me he was reaching into his pockets before he reached in his pockets. That's how you die. This is how you die at a routine traffic stop.
Oh, don't you?
Oh.
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 Hmm.
Chill.
And he says,
Taste that.
It tastes bad. Sure, I'll.
He's got an RWB reaching wall.
I will pass.
Oh.
I will pass along the 3 diamonds to Daphos.
I'll make a show of investigating him, even though I can't. I'm just looking at him like I'm impressed, but I'm not.
That'll
Here,
do.
here,
Just
here are
gonna-
your offerings, sovereign.
Do they please you?
Do they please you?
I was expecting more from a cult of the dragon.
I snap around quickly, and be like, "Your god is displeased."
Run away!
he looks at you and he says, "The only thing left that I have is this," and he clutches a small vial around his neck, and he says, "This is meant for me to be able to fly with you."
You have to earn that. Is someone gonna take it from him?
Hold on. Hold on.
What you doing?
Do the thing.
Or
Don't
something.
do the thing.
I'm going to take a couple steps back.
It's fucking LSD.
Cheeseburger, man.
Dragons in the sky with
It's just juiced
diamonds.
mushrooms.
Nice.
So I take a couple steps back, so I'm
It's
in the
just
grand
cat piss.
center of
It's
town.
kitty cat piss.
I raise my hands to the sky,
It's cheesing.
and I cast my Necrosh out.
What?
Okay.
Oh, right. You turn something or no? Sorry.
Eyes
I
in the
grow
pool
wings of shadow and
darkness.
darkness.
Well, I mean, that exists.
All right.
Nice.
So they must make.
I think
They're
his
too far
intention-
away to be scared at this
Oh,
point.
wait, within 10 feet. Okay.
Yeah, his intention was to move out of range to actually scare us.
He does have
Those
wings
were-
now.
Yeah, because we're so close to each other, this is better for us in general.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It's rad.
They look at you in absolute awe and dread as they see these gigantic black wings sprout from your back.
And then I look at him and go, I'm not even in my full form.
This is even my final form.
And with that, he rips off the vial and hands it to I guess at this point
Theron.
Kohi's up there with him now. So
Flee and flee and you may live, stay and you die. This is my place now.
you have never seen somebody run away so fast in your entire life.
I take an opportunity attack.
No.
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay.
No,
Alright.
you said it.
Make me an
You
attack roll.
said it, you fuck.
Absolutely joking.
Make me an attack roll.
He's not.
I was gonna make me do it. All right.
I
Yeah, I stab one just for good measure.
failed
That's-
opportunity
Stop it.
attack.
You're so bad.
He's making me do
Why?
it now.
Well, you said this is your fault.
I don't fault him for it. I said it. I stabbed one of the lesser ones.
Yep.
That's what you get, fucking cowards.
As you
God damn it, Colin.
your greatsword reaches out, and somehow you nick not just nick an artery, you slaughter his aortic valve,
Yes.
The blood just explodes out from behind.
This is a
Tarantino style.
rewarding
Tarantino.
group. Yeah.
Quicksack's like 15 feet away and gets splattered.
The cultist is dead.
Kohi goes up to Tehran, takes him with the scruff of the neck, the scruff of his shirt, and say, "You ever do that again? Like, inflict wounds in my paw. This is going on your face." They surrendered. They were going away. Leave them be. Just
And-
pushes him off and walks away, disgusted.
It's like, whew, that escalated quick.
And with that, the cultists run north out of town.
So there's one that was on the far south. Does he kind of go out and around, or what's his deal?
He ran past. He cowered past Davos. He kind of ran around the north side of the thing, and now he's gigantic.
He's big.
Oh,
My
yeah.
God.
You've seen my final form.
Yeah, that's what happens when you murder one of them. They get bigger.
They just fucking Voltron. They fucking Voltron
They
together.
Voltroned into one.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
My
Hail
God.
Hydra.
All right, and so
Yeah,
they
right,
cheese out north out of town as fast as they could, having just witnessed the death of one of their cultist
Yeah.
buddies.
This is a rewarding group to belong to. We should.
I dragged the cultist over here and start digging a grave for it.
You Tehran, you don't even get it.
No.
You didn't earn this one.
Yeah.
He could heal that one, but he's gonna bury it instead.
It's fucking super dead. He fucking sprayed his blood everywhere.
You exploded his body.
I can't put the blood back in.
Is that what you were saying? Like I like Uber dead him.
I mean, like
Yeah.
you did one shot kill him.
Oh fuck! All right.
Apparently, I mean, he's not that strong. He only did 12 damage, but still.
I'm gonna
So, yeah, do
Join-
that on him.
Okay.
my compatriots a little bit. And
It's
I'm gonna
solid.
like clap Davos on the shoulder, be like, all right.
That was solid. Quicksack
And
goes
look.
down and
And look, no one got hurt.
I did 2 area of attacks and I didn't hit any of our party members.
As you look over, you see Kohi kneeling next to this.
Just like after the trail of blood and then going.
Basically taking care of the remains of this cultist body.
I'll walk over and say, can I help? Is there something I can do?
No, he's gone.
I
Eileen did-
understand.
But-
I understand that part. I mean, as part of the ritual, like hold a candle or something.
Just
Dig your
help
grave.
pour some,
Yeah,
pour
dig a
some, just
grave.
pour some dirt on him. That's it.
Okay. So that I can do.
He put the 2 copper pieces on its eyes, and that's it.
All right.
It's easy.
And with that, I think we're gonna end our game there.
Hmm.
Way to go, Colin.
I was gonna say, I lean into Tehran and I'm like,
that
Yeah,
guy.
you did.
I was joking.
You don't get to do that.
I know. I got
I was
punished.
that was a good hit though.
Yeah, you got fucked up.
Yeah.
That was a good hit.
That'll keep them from coming back
I
here.
will.
I'm glad you used a good one for fucking nothing.
Yeah, no
burger.
shit. I hit once in 2 sessions and it's a fucking 23 and a